Hello, everyone. I'm Cody Stone with Random Encounter Productions. Your show is going to start in just a few minutes, but while I've got you alone, let me talk to you about how you can help us keep the dice rolling. You can join us over at patreon.com/Random Encounter Productions. We have Patreon levels from the $1 to the $20 level. You get access to a lot of really cool things, Heroes of the Multiverse with digital artwork. We're going to be doing overland maps and dungeon maps throughout all of 2019. You also get early access to some of our GM tip videos and raw file footages. You can, at the $10 level, get a Twitch subscription. At the $5 level, you get access to our Discord where we all hang out. The characters write stories. All the wonderful players are great writers and artists, and it's just a wonderful community. We want you to be a part of that. So if you can help support us over there, it would mean the world to us. Also, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch subscription. It's really awesome. You just have to renew it every month. So if you choose to do that with us, that would be amazing. So thank you very much for that. Just remember to renew it every month. If you don't have Amazon Prime, if you can't patronize right now, there's a few ways you can still help the channel. That would mean the world to us. First of all, we're getting our YouTube channel up and running, youtube.com/Random Encounter Productions. We're going to be doing exclusive shows over there, as well as our GM tips, really pushing to put out content on a daily basis. So please subscribe over there, hit the bell, hit the notification thing, share those videos, help us get the word out as much as possible, because we love doing these shows for you guys. We want to do them for everybody. So that would be wonderful. If you want to help us out in other free ways, we have a Twitter, we have an Instagram, and we're on Facebook. All the links to those things are down below. So join us over there, subscribe, share, follow, all of that classic stuff. And we really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. We love doing this, and we love doing it for you, with you, and all of those things. So we will see you soon. Hey guys, check out our friends over at Caspollux, CASPOLLUX.com. Enter the promo code Random Encounters. You get 15% off your entire order over there. They are awesome. They do dice, they do jewelry, they do a lot of really fun, nerdy things. They ship very quickly. It is high quality goods, and it is extremely well priced. And with an additional 15% off, you guys can go absolutely nuts. So please check them out. They're friends of the channel. They help us out, and the more you guys get from there, the more things that we can actually give away to you guys. So head on over there. Once more, that's Caspollux, CASPOLLUX.com. Promo code Random Encounters. All right, see you soon.
Does it have paws?
It does have paws, in fact.
But does it have a tail?
Does it have a tail? It does have a tail. But does it have wings? You bet your ass it does, bitches. 9-3!
Yeah.
It's not even a dice tray, it's like an armoire.
9!
Oh,
Goddamn 10, doesn't he?
It's fine. We got a 3. We rolled a 3 on his 5% chance. How low can you go?
Oh,
I've seen it in a lifetime.
We're just gonna gallop sideways.
Clip clop.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's so
Look
true.
at that. Where are you going, buddy?
Seeing, I'm going to go play with the armor. It's shiny.
Why?
This is what Hands Yoga is. Yeah.
I think his version of it. Arthur just drove up. Get in, there's going lamplighting. Bird hopping.
I don't like that. Stop reminding me that he does that.
fantastic!
But first, I jump across the table, grab him by the neck, and go, "Where's the rocket launcher?"
It makes more sense.
Wooden thing with
Yeah.
like chickens.
Stop.
That's way weirder.
Everybody stop.
halfling. Meg, save me.
No, please stop. No. I got the Sean Beatty special. Yeah. My best skill.
Put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Then she slams her shield into the ground and it's kind of glowing radiant.
The three of us like hold each other. We're like,
Fucking proud of you.
What the fuck is that? It's a special thing from my god!
Scurry around it. It's a mating ritual, an old Inox woman says, as she approaches you in a panic. I've seen it up north.
Or when you put booties on dogs, they don't know how to walk.
Their arms are just, their legs are just going out.
He's not going to kill you.
Okay.
I have no grit.
I have no grit. I have no grit. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because we tried to get rid of all the skeletons right here. And we made an agreement. It was an agreement. It was, do you have this? And the answer was yes. And I was like, great, I'm going to go live my fucking life.
Oh, wow.
I would sure hope
And then
not.
Tesla dabs.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have...
Andrew, Shiloh. Hey, come here again.
What's your race, Andrew Shiloh? What's your class?
I am a halfling gunslinger.
There you go.
Casey, Tiefling Rogue.
What's your character's name?
Katarina.
There we go.
It's fine.
Justin Guthrie, half-elf bard gunslinger.
Hey.
Somebody got it.
Megan, I'm playing Captain Madeline Loren, the human swashbuckler.
Christine, I'm Ruby, the halfling death cleric.
Yeah, there we go, guys. Look at that. New and old, we make it all the way through. So, guys, episode 101.
Yeah!
Yes, I think tonight is going to be an interesting time. We're going to deal with some fallout, I think, from Monday's 100th episode. We're going to set the stage for I don't know, Arc 2 or whatever the next phase 2. Phase 2.
It's Arc 2, the
The
electric
dose.
boogaloo.
Yeah, phase 2 electric boogaloo. It's always going to be
Phase
an
two,
electric
two
boogaloo.
Furious.
We can't boogie woogie woogie.
Well, especially because we get that elemental ship.
Yeah, you absolutely do now. You have 2 elemental ships.
Ooh, wow.
The Arc Rider.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
no.
the prototype of elemental
I was like,
ships.
but we don't have the phenomenal, and we crashed the other one. We're doing great, kids.
Yeah. But we've got some exciting news. Is it not time to announce exciting news?
I will tease it.
Let us tease.
Yeah, a
excitement.
huge thank you and a hello to our friends on the West Coast Haunted Mountain, who made that amazing dice tray that Eric's been using, and this absolutely amazing necklace that I'm using for Miss Maddie. If you go to Instagram, you can find them there. But we have some very fun things coming down the pipe with them as far as stuff that you can partake in and possibly put on your body. So
Also some showage.
some showage. It's
That's right.
things are coming.
Yes.
By the pricking of my thumb, something haunted this way comes.
Yeah.
Very excited.
There we go. Little fancy Shakespeare quote with you guys. We also got
It's not Shakespeare.
No, just
Not Shakespeare. You're good.
yeah. No.
Just wanted to jump ahead of all
for
the
the
people.
people,
Wait,
I was
wait.
like, it's not a Shakespeare game. It's fine. It's fine. We did that. We're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's in the future. Let's come a little closer to the present. Andrew, what do we got tomorrow?
Hey, how's it going? I'm starting my campaign tomorrow. Meg is actually going to be one of the players tomorrow too.
So please tell all of us at home what's going on.
Meg as well, because Meg kind of has no idea. So the show will be called Trademark Heroes. I will be taking pop culture references, shows, movies, things that you like, art, everything that is artistry in a form. and I will be turning it into Dungeons and Dragons 5e Forgotten Realms edition versions of each story. Tomorrow you can find out where we are going to begin our story. With the game 0, we'll also be rolling on camera. We'll be doing all the fun jazzy stuff of people who've played before, starting up their characters, and we will get to know the players themselves, and hopefully nobody dies in the game 0. And then we have to do it all again on the next day.
I'm the cleric. We're fine.
Yeah, it's cool.
So that we've got coming up tomorrow night. If you guys are on our Discord, pop in. If you are a Twitch subscriber, if you are a member of our Patreon at the, I think it's $5 level, you get also Discord access over there. We're talking about our upcoming Friday campaign, other shows. So what we've got some fun partnerships we are in the process of cultivating. Deus Ex Machina Games, they're one of our longtime friends. They've got a Kickstarter, I believe started today. I think it started in May.
Today is May.
Today is May Day.
Today is May.
Yeah.
Happy Bill Day.
Today is May for May Day. May Day.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good. No, I was just waiting to see how far it went. That was
I would go all the way in, but this isn't Twitch Sings, so
So.
this isn't the channel. I don't want it to get us in trouble, you know.
That is, yeah, that's not our channel. So we are going to continue to use Ultramodern. We're developing a game right now for that purpose. We are looking at maybe a Cyberpunk, maybe a Cyberon based game. So keep a lookout for that. We also have a couple of other pokers in the fire. One of them very specifically with Onyx Path, the publishers Vampire the Masquerade, as well as Scion 2nd Edition, and their Blasted Lands, Scarred Lands, 5th edition supplement. So we're going to be running some month-long mini campaigns for each of those. So yeah, tune in for that. We're going to be updating the schedule. I really hope that by Monday we should have a couple of months of like full schedule out for you guys, and keep an eye on that. If you want to let us know what you want to see, Discord's the right place to do it.
Also, if you're on our Discord, you can partake in the gift that our one of our followers, Paris, just gave me, which is my face on a megalodon shark. So, Paris! So Paris' past work includes me on the last Avatar.
Yes.
Let's see, you know, he got his internet back, coming back and forth.
Yeah. That is one of Paris's favorite pastimes, is superimposing your face on. It really is.
And it's the same face, too.
Does he just have the one capture?
It's always the angry yelling face. I have other faces,
Wait, so he's Sam Regaling you slowly, little by little. The same Regal. Over and over again.
That makes me, so he's my Sam and I'm his Matt Mercer.
There we go.
Matt, I understand a lot of you now. I feel like if we ever met, we could really just...
It takes a lot out of me to not just start screaming cuss words right before the thing starts up, you know, just like they do, but I stop myself.
You're welcome to try. we'll see how I do.
That's not what gets him.
All right. And how was trivia?
So we had Power Team Trivia last night. It went really well from what I hear. I was home with a baby, but I heard it was very good. So I know, it's exciting. But we have another one in 2 weeks. So they're on Tuesday nights every 2 weeks. So it should be 2 weeks from yesterday, from 7 to 9 at Mystic Dunes Golf Club and Resort in Orlando. If you're in the Orlando area, it's in like Celebration.
Awesome.
So yeah, check out Power Team Trivia on Facebook and Instagram.
And happy Tech Week to Gateway High School. They're opening Godspell on Friday.
Oh,
awesome.
That's Keith.
That is our good friend Keith that gets to pop in every once in a while. We are always happy when he's here. And yeah, good times, guys. You guys have anything fun happening that you want to bring up?
No, not at the moment.
Awesome.
But we're glad to hear so many cool things going on, and as always, our support of it.
Yeah, absolutely. We're happy to just have you guys in the studio. So
yes.
welcome. Let's dive into it, guys, shall we?
It was meant to be genuine. I'm still working on
You're
human emotions.
getting there. You're getting there. You're taking steps.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Our adventure takes place on the continent of Rodum. Our heroes are members of a revolutionary band, as of yet unnamed, a fleet of ships that knows a dark secret. The emperor of the Albrechtian Empire has been replaced by something nefarious, something subtle. There is a conclave of doppelgangers that have begun to work their way throughout the entirety of the Albrechtian power structure. And these valiant heroes are making an effort to set things right. To that end, they required a flying ship, an elemental vessel that was constructed at the Storm Tower, northern end of the continent of Rotum. They traveled there, they made plans, they made contacts with allies or seeming allies and enacted their plan, and then tragedy or traps were sprung. These doppelgangers are nefarious and they are deeply rooted. But through great sacrifice and effort, you guys not only stole a ship, but you were able to do so with very little permanent death and damage to your own friends and crew. It was quite the hair-raising adventure. If you guys have a chance to check out our 100th, it is, in my opinion, one of our best. So definitely check it out. But now we find ourselves. Let's move forward about a week.
What was it about? Wait, did we make love?
No, because Megan can't do that.
All right, good. Then I'm good. But I am now very curious about what that voice is inside your head.
So am
We will be having a follow-up conversation on that.
Well, then let's move forward a day, shall we?
I took away our downtime. I'm sorry.
No, we can always skip time.
We could have learned languages.
That's always a possibility. You guys have escaped with the elemental vessel.
The stealthy one.
Well, let us call it. We should name it. It is the one with multiple elements.
I promised friend I'd name it after her.
Okay.
So I think it's the
SS
friendship. The friendship.
Do you have naming rights?
I was a part of this thing, and I have a cool name for it.
Okay.
The Ami de la Ombre.
Didn't Lon steal this thing?
We all stealed it.
I thought the other part of the reason we were stealing it is because we owed Alana a ship.
Yeah. It just comes with a name. The Shadow Friend.
The Shadow Friend.
That's what that means.
Okay.
You can call it whatever you want. I will prefer to call it the Shadow Friend.
Okay.
It has a secret name.
That's right. Whatever he names it, brackets, Shadow Friend.
It's in smaller letters underneath.
Yeah, we know who's in charge, really.
So if part of the doppelganger nonsense is inside me, does that mean I am now part of the Albrechtian power system?
I don't know.
Yes, it does.
Right.
I'm making this up on purpose. Then I get to name the fucking ship. No, I don't get to do anything. She doesn't let me do anything.
You guys have escaped. You are on your way to rendezvous. Well, we have some friends that we need to pick up along the way. Is there anything that is of immediate importance on the vessel that the three of you would be participating in?
Hey.
Yes, that.
Well,
does the ship, the actual ship that was like in Welcome Bay, do they know to go?
Oh, they left days ago.
Okay, cool.
Because remember, you guys had told me you You waited a few days.
Right.
They got dropped off, and that ship did not stick around.
I didn't know that they dropped off. I thought they stayed. Apologies. Okay.
You guys specifically told me they were the crew members were dropped off, and came into town for a few days, and then the heist took place.
Cool.
So
okay. We also have the captain on that ship, on the elemental ship.
Alon, what do you plan on doing with the gentleman here who's piloting the ship?
Well, it's a good question. Roll me a D4.
A D4?
Yeah.
That's a 1.
Okay. Alon.
It's too early for that.
Alon actually struggles to maintain control, mental dominance of this captain. But in the hour following the escape, Nefuri is able to attune herself to one of the other pilot positions.
Became co-captain, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
She always was going to be a
that is the intent.
Okay.
However, because of the shift nature of a ship,
Mm-hmm.
They will let you know that they're used to transferring attunements, or they were on the phenomenal vessel.
Okay.
There was only one of them occupied. Nefuri taking up one of the others means that she can pilot the vessel.
Okay.
Alon, over the course of the hour, actually becomes so exhausted that he passes out.
So I'm going to take the captain that is no longer driving the vessel.
He is no longer driving the vessel.
Yeah. And I'm going to take him down below and put him in a single room with no windows.
Okay.
And I'm going to go, do you need some water?
He just sort of looks at you incredulously.
I'll take that as a yes. I'm going to turn around and I'm assuming you're like right there. I'm like, well, we can either do this the good cop way and bad cop way, or you can just run in there and, I don't know, scream at him for a good hour and a half or whatever you do.
Are we not just going to kill him?
Well, he has information we might need.
I would like to know a few things about who exactly was running the tower, because it wasn't. It's not Zarin.
Javen?
Damn it! Where am I getting Zarin from?
It wasn't Javen.
Why am I writing it down? He's dead.
Exactly. We still need to figure out who exactly was in that room that she was fighting.
So it wasn't him.
No.
There's.
I'm assuming we've had a conversation, by the way, that me and you have talked about what happened in that room.
Well, I think we've all.
Yeah. We all like
doppelgangers.
We all like piled up information and compiled it. So this is me just running off of that. Like, well, you didn't know who it was, and maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, but better to not let someone just leave without information.
Mm-hmm. And then we get to kill him.
Probably.
Okay.
But can you walk in there with your scythe out?
Okay.
Really make it good.
Sure.
I had a thought as well. Perhaps it would be best if maybe we didn't go for him first, but went for someone else to show him that we mean business, and it might scare him.
You want to scare him?
Yes.
Perfect. I got you.
I think
domestic terrorism it is.
No. I think someone else to torture
in front of him. I don't know if we need to torture him to get it out of him. Let's me and you try something first.
We could. We could also try torturing anyone else that we might want to get some and she's actually doing this, like get some information out of that they might not otherwise be able or willing to give.
Oh,
we do have that discussion, do we not?
Yes,
we do. So I go into I say, you wait here.
Talking about.
You wait here, and then I close the door, and when I walk into the room, I'm assuming that I've got him tied down so he doesn't like run around and go absolutely crazy in this thing trying to kill himself.
Jesus.
I'd be more worried about him trying to kill himself so he doesn't give up information. I'm actually going to, I have pretty decent strength, but I'm going to drag his chair to the wall.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put another chair dead center of the room. And I'll be like, come in.
Oh, I think that's me.
Yes, it is you. You as well.
Okay.
You as well. Are you two out there? Are they
No,
on the
they're
ship
not.
with us?
They're not on the ship yet. This is-
Okay.
This
This
is
is
on the
Sorry.
round. This
This
is on
is
the round.
an hour.
All right, this is
we
good.
can, we
This
can
is
wait
4
to do
a.m.
this. We can wait to do this until perhaps we have a little bit more manpower on the boat.
No, well, I have a plan.
I'm sure you do.
Don't worry. I'm quite skilled. I just walk up to him and I go, do you know her?
No.
Her face doesn't look familiar. You've never seen a face like this before.
Wait. You're some sort of pirate, aren't you?
Some sort of pirate, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, she's about to kill you, mate.
Madeline.
Oh, boy.
Captain Loren, you ass.
Pretty sure I'm the only captain here.
Oh.
Really? Because you don't have a boat.
So I'm gonna.
He rolled a natural 20 on his history check.
The
yeah.
only way you remember me.
So actually, yes, he does remember her.
Remembers the hell out of her.
Perfect. Just needed to know what type of reputation you knew she had. Pirate is good. Piracy is great. All right, we may now leave. And then as I'm gonna literally just untie one hand from him.
Mm-hmm.
Give him water so he can drink it.
He'll take a drink. Sure.
Takes a drink of the water. Tie his hand back down. Walk back out. And then when we walk back out in the hallway, I'm going just making sure that you're not somebody of obviously your natural persona. Needed to check that. Let's come back tomorrow morning and wake him up. Perhaps get some rest. Perhaps some of you need some. What is the proper wordage here? What do you do exactly with you? You speak to God, right? You speak to a God. Yes. So yes, I believe some realignment with our God, your God. I don't really have one, and if I do, it's got quite a sense of humor. But I feel like in the morning we will be better suited to get answers for all the questions we have.
Sure. Yeah.
So I would like to go and clean and fix up my guns.
Okay.
For the next morning.
I'm gonna, because Maddie has like lots of sharp things for you.
Mhm.
She'll give them to you before you go in.
Okay. So
Tomorrow.
while I'm fixing the guns, I'm also gonna start actually. Like, are you giving me the day before or after?
Like right before we go in for
Right before we go in.
the session. She'll make sure you have knives and
Okay.
lots of rope.
So we're just gonna long rest it up and then go into the next day.
How long is it going to take us to get to camp?
Tell you what, everybody roll me a d12.
12?
Yeah.
Is that my favorite?
10.
1.
4.
5.
10.
It'll take you about 12 hours.
Oh, cool. So we get like really nearby where they're at by the morning time, right?
Yeah, I mean, a long rest is 8 hours, and then 4 hours you left at 4 a.m. So actually, you're approaching evening when you're meeting up with them.
Okay.
Because
perhaps we'll wait until we pick up the others and then.
Because it is fall, so 8 hours you would be waking up at noon.
Gotcha.
And then a few more hours. The vessel is quick.
Yeah.
It does have good speed, but you guys won't be able to really. It'll take the seaborne vessels probably elemental airships about three times as fast, or at least twice as fast. This one 2.5 times. It'll take the seaborne vessels probably. They would be cautious for probably a week.
Okay.
Outside of the Welcome Bay port.
Mm-hmm.
And they're already a couple of days out, but you know, patrols go
Well, we can go as the float.
Oh, you
crow
can go
flies.
with
They
them.
but they have to go around.
islands, and
Land.
they have to avoid other ships and things like that, and you guys should as well. But yeah, I will say you guys can meet up as a fleet, but it is cautious and focused sailing for probably another week.
Mm-hmm.
But does not mean you guys cannot, one, pick them up, and two, continue with what you're doing on the boats.
So we're gonna pick them up first and foremost.
Great.
So we get there. Nighttime is when we finally get to you guys. Do we have to drop them down ropes, or can we just like have their own like deck one?
I mean, neither of us can fly, so I would imagine a bit of rope might be handy.
Yeah, a rope is absolutely handy as far as picking them up goes. This particular vessel. Ooh, that's a good question. Everybody, roll me a percentile.
These are my favorite rolls.
You as well.
I did.
Oh, okay.
It's a 57.
55.
73. You have to roll.
The 00.
Yeah, it's a 31.
7.
Yeah, if it's 00 and a number, it's
7.
that number.
31.
57.
Okay, so I got 3 in the 50s, 7 and
31.
31.
71.
71, 2 in the 50s, 71, 51. So you know you have the standard, 3 elementals that you definitely have. You have a wind elemental, you have a fire elemental. Those are basic for a flying ship as far as lift and propulsion goes. You have the stone elemental that's already manifested. You have one more potential elemental type on the vessel.
This is the stealth one?
The one you're on.
Yeah.
This is the experimental ship with multiple elements.
I thought it didn't have the stone because it didn't have the armor. It had the void because of the stealthy.
Well, it displayed the armor when...
You know it did.
And all the information you got also came from...
Oh. From Jason.
I don't do books.
from Javen.
Oh, right.
Did not think about that.
Shit.
So there are essentially it can utilize 3 elements at a time. You rolled the highest.
Yeah.
As a player, not as a character.
Mm-hmm.
What is that 4th elemental that is on there? If it's classic water, it could sail and pose as a water vessel. It would have a ring,
right,
and it would be kind of obvious.
Yeah.
But it could sail.
Would it be water?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It could also have some form of void or darkness element that may help in obscuring it by also some form of light or radiant element that I guess during the daytime could obscure it or blind people, things along those lines. Or if there's another elemental or pure like base force system you can think of, some sort of nature, what do you think is the last element on this ship?
I mean, I think the void is just kind of just in terms of in building a 4 elemental ship. Like, I think the ability of it to be faster than typical and also to have a nice heavy armor and be stealthy. Stealthy is kind of very good for that. I think just rounding out the combination as well, just in terms of like thinking of, I'm building a ship. So sure. I think void is definitely the 4th element to it.
Great. Sounds good. There you go.
So climb up the rope. Good luck.
Yep.
So yes, it does not sit in the water well.
No, yeah. It sure is. It's kind of listing.
I'll help them as they come up.
Yeah, absolutely. The crew will assist you.
Yeah.
I get to the top. I go, Godfrey, friend.
Hello, you old son of a gun. How you been?
It's funny. It's been so long.
I know. It's been just the hottest of minutes since I getting to see you.
Ah, gosh, what a wonderful day.
Oh yeah.
You actually are making on a board. for one of my specialties.
Oh, interesting. Who are you going to shoot at this time?
Oh, it's someone who used to own the ship. He doesn't own it anymore.
Oh, got it.
We're gonna
Yeah,
really lock in him not owning it anymore.
Yeah, kind of, doing the old repo thing. I get you. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I'm glad to be along. This is gonna be fun.
And then,
Y'all seen him work before? He's a craftsman at this. He truly is.
Maddie hasn't slept, and she's drunk.
Okay.
Wonderful.
We're trying to lower this as much as possible.
I like where this is going. All right, so let's reconvene down below. Oh, hello. Greetings.
Hello. She'll take off her hat to greet you.
My name's Shiloh. Wonderful to have you on board. Always a delight to see a tiefling.
I do.
Yeah, she's fancy.
It comes through the head.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
she's very fancy.
You're
Very
no longer
fancy.
the only one with a hat.
She got a nifty mask too. It's not actually. Yeah, don't be thrown. She. That's not actually skeleton. She. It's just a fancy thing.
Lots of people have
Oh,
hats.
it's like a skull thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. That's so cool.
Would
Oh,
you guys
good.
like to take a moment to describe your characters?
Oh.
We have some people that have not met before. So please, Ruby, let's start with Ruby.
Okay, so Ruby is a halfling and she's 3'2". And the first thing you would notice is she has like a black cloak on and she has like a huge crescent scythe that looks like Grim Reaper would carry it. And she also has a big staff of withering with like a gnarly hand on it. And she has a skull necklace and flame red hair. And she wears half plate. And those are the main things about her. And she's very eager.
Isn't
And
the
she
size
has-
like human size?
Yes, it's ginormous and ridiculously big for her.
Perfect.
So yes, that's important. Thank you.
That's just my favorite visual.
Thank you.
See, taller than her scythe.
Yeah.
Madeline.
That's why I love this. Maddie is like 6 feet. She's a human. She's chunky. Lots of Merida curls. She wears like traditional looking pirate garb in browns and greens, and she has a couple of knives on her and a short sword and this kind of beat up looking rapier. At the moment, she's sans coat and her like shirt is on buttons, and she's just really happy to be there.
I get that. Yeah, Guthrie's a half elf. He's currently done up in his traditional style, his garb, which is kind of leather, ish. They said there's chaps, there's a doublet. It's done out in kind of a sky blue with a bit of fringe along the ways of it. His face is currently done up in what some might consider a somewhat inspired take on traditional rodeo clown grease paint. And yeah, he has a rapier on one hip and a six gun on the other. That was actually, funny enough, gifted to him by Shiloh. Yeah. So he and I go way back. But yeah, halfling, about 5'10". It's like 2 colored eyes and kind of like mid-length, shaggy, sandy hair.
Katarina is about 6 feet tall. She is tiefling, so she's got horns, but she wears this huge brimmed hat. Her horns go through it, and she wears a half skull mask. She's kind of dressed in like Dia de los Muertos clothes, but she hikes up her skirt so you can see her big boots, and she's got a rapier on her thigh.
Cool. Shiloh is a 4 foot, extremely tall halfling. He wears a nice 10-gallon duster hat on his head and a long duster with browns with his leather armor underneath. On his hip, you do see that he has just a simple rapier, but on the other side, you can see the 8-shooter that he has, the salt shaker, as we've dubbed it now. And then on his back also is attached is a long rifle known as Tragic Tales, and it's carved into the sides of it.
Yes.
And when he does take his hat off, he has brown hair that slowly sinks up into a silver tippings on the top of it. It's always in a faux hawk. It's just the most gorgeous thing on the face of the planet.
Yeah.
That's that.
So please continue with you guys have been meeting some people.
So I would like to take our friend here and walk back into the room with the captain that is sitting in there, still pressed against the wall, still tied up. Oh, hello, friend. I forgot you were in here. My gosh, I'm so slip of the mind. Don't mind us. Don't mind us. Continue with what you're doing. Maddie, please. What? Come have a seat, dear.
Okay.
If you would all like to join, you're more than welcome to bear witness.
It's better with a group.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
sure
it is.
enough. Been a while since I had a good show. May as well jump in.
So as you guys enter in, you're going to see me taking out a little bit of rope as she sits into the chair. I'm going to tie her down rapidly.
Maddie, make a Constitution save with disadvantage.
Okay. I don't have my cloak on anymore, so now I'm trying to figure out exactly what all my shit does. Took it all off, even the belt.
Oh.
Better.
Disadvantage.
I know. That's why it's better, 'cause it's worse. So it's an 11.
An 11? Okay. Yeah, you are poisoned.
Oh, right.
Drinking.
Yeah. Because drinking poisons you.
It does.
Literally.
It really does.
Yeah.
No. It's literally poison.
Yep.
Alcohol is poison.
Yeah.
True.
Kids stay in school. Don't do drugs.
Tasty poison.
Sure.
Always cast zone of truth if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever possible.
That's right.
So when she sits into the chair, I'm just going to start tying her up immediately.
Oh,
Great.
we didn't think of a fun, safe word.
Come up with one while I'm tying you up, darling. And I'm going to take one around her waist now.
You know,
I'm
Shiny-
gonna message her and just be like, "Are you sure that this is okay?"
Don't do that, you dumbass.
I know.
Can I hear her?
You can. Yeah.
You can reply to this message.
I'm just out loud. Get out!
And I'm literally start tying I want her tied down to where legs
I'm like,
to
"Are you
leg,
talking to me?"
arms
Hey, should
to
we get
arms.
a cleric for this? Feels like a cleric-centric type thing.
Oh, don't worry. It's going to get fun. Oh, we're having fun over there. What did you say your name was, son?
He doesn't say.
You don't? Oh,
Do I remember?
man of little words. That's
He
perfect.
hasn't said it yet.
I know, but if you remembered me, do I remember him? Did I like steal his boat?
Sure, make a history check at disadvantage.
Oh my god.
At hella disadvantage.
I don't even know you're there.
Oh
yeah?
6.
No.
I think he's a man.
Yeah.
In a vaguely mannish
If I
shape.
close this eye, his brother goes away. Oh, he's back.
All right, so I'm gonna now in front of him. I'm gonna like slowly start to turn. I'm gonna take a swig of my flask, put it back in, and I'm gonna take out a couple of the knives that she gave me.
Oh, okay.
And right before I go to like, just I'm gonna make it look like I'm moving in towards her, but I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna throw a dagger and I want it to like right above him.
Okay, make an attack roll. You can have advantage. He's restrained.
Not trying to hit him though.
Oh, I know. I
Okay,
understand.
that's 18 plus 11. So
Yeah,
or
lands
18 plus 9. Sorry.
Wherever you want it to.
Yeah, so literally I want him to even like think his hair just got maimed a little bit, just like and like
Yeah.
right there. Like you remember that one time at the circus?
Oh man, I sure do. Yeah,
and everyone's like, you can only do it with guns, and I was like, no.
No, you sure can't. Yeah, yeah, I remember that very well. I still have the scar.
Does he
somewhere on
look
my
a
body. I
little
don't
like?
remember where.
Does he look a little?
Make an intimidation check.
Okay. Oh, so
Can I
good.
assist? I'm really good.
How are you assisting?
Standing there menacingly with my scythe.
Sure. You can assist. Go ahead.
Okay,
You have
Says her
advantage.
more the weapon.
It's more the left.
It's not too bad. That's 15.
He doesn't look scared for
Just causing him to flinch a little.
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
He knows he's not in a good situation.
Yeah.
But this is not outside of what he has been expecting for the past
24 hours now.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, 18 hours,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
So now I'm going to turn towards him and I'll be like, see, today, Guthrie, my friend, we're going to be interviewing 2 people at once.
Oh, interesting. All right, is it like ventriloquism? How this going to work?
So
Who's
you
going
see,
up who?
someone here has a secret.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't mean to say someone. I meant 2 people here have secrets.
there's a lot of secret. Okay.
And one person's willing to tell me, and the other one physically can't.
Ooh, yeah, that may impede the secret getting.
So, Guthrie, what
Yeah.
we're going to learn today is what I like to call gunplay. And
Oh,
so, if you don't
yeah.
mind, we're gonna work on this today.
Oh, sure thing. I take out my revolver as well.
You remember that one voice I used to use for show?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna literally run up on the guy that's against the wall and go, "Listen here. If you don't tell me what I want to know in the next 5 seconds, This will be quite bloody. And I'm gonna like pull open the gauge and I'm like, there's only one bullet in here. So listen. Who was running that mage tower? Or the tower.
I got you.
I don't know.
Understood. Yeah, make an intimidation check.
Can I help?
Sure, you can assist.
All right. Yeah. I rolled a 21 total.
Me, I rolled a 11.
Okay. He's gonna sort of grit his teeth and he'll look over the weapons for a moment. You see a hint of recognition. At least he understands what they are.
In that moment that he looks at them and he's looking at them a little bit confused, I'm actually going to fire it right next to its head.
Okay.
And that'll actually give me advantage on mine.
Yeah, yeah, that's a trick shot. Yeah.
Sure, if you wanna.
I'm going to use the grit point for it.
That's fine.
Not much better, but that's okay. It's going to be 15 again.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. He sort of fights with himself over it for a minute, and he says two names, Moray, Morray, and Javen.
RRA.
AY.
Thank you.
And Javen. Did Javen get out alive in that last episode? Did he escape or did we kill him?
We don't know.
You did not kill him.
Okay, so he is still alive.
You left him alive in the tower. You do not know the fate of the tower. It may have crumpled in and crushed him, but there are unknowns.
Is Javen the one that turned from?
That's the doppelganger.
He's the one that in the middle of there. Javen turned
That's
into
the
whatever.
doppelganger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Javen's not a real person. It's this Moray probably. So
You know, at one point, Javen was a real person
Because Alon knew him.
because Alon knew him.
yes.
Yeah.
So
But this
whatever
might have-
happened might have not have. Okay. Yeah. I'm not really gonna piece that together. I'm just here for names.
That's
So we
fine.
go. Perfect. Thank you. You see how hard that was? You see
Yeah, it
what
was really
cooperation can get you.
Can I-
Honey dear, you may now do whatever you with him you will. And then I'm gonna turn over to
Oh,
her.
great.
Can I hear him say the names?
Yeah.
Javen's not real. He's an imaginary friend.
Speaking of imaginary friends, dear, do with him what you will. So I'm gonna just start walking towards her. So do you want to do anything specifically?
I mean, I want to kill him. If that's okay. I'm gonna let him. Cool. All right, I'll do that.
Do we have anything else we need to
Yes,
get out
you.
Yeah, that's the question.
Lavin?
Do we need to get anything
Is that
else out
it?
of him?
No, I think the name was all we wanted. I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, I'm just checking.
I don't think he was going to be giving us two random names out of thin air, you know, with only hearing out of one ear and figuring out what blasting powder could actually do.
Yeah.
So you're going to kill him?
Okay, yeah.
I want to make sure while you're looking, you're watching him die behind me.
Uh-huh.
And you're also, like, I want you to make sure you have a full visual as I'm walking up. And I'm like, Maddie, my dear, our time together has been sweet, but there's something you're holding out. And I feel like you don't want to hold out anymore.
Mama said I should always wait until the second date.
Have I ever noticed, and this is slightly meta, but not meta at the same time. Have I ever noticed when she spaces out, is she doing anything externally during that time frame?
Oh, okay. Make a history check.
Cool. And can she help me? Because I would ask her. So
That's fine. Yeah,
if we,
absolutely.
Can she make her own roll though? 'Cause
Yeah, she can.
Okay.
Please, for the love of God. Like, I don't want to.
11.
It's a 13 for me.
Okay. Not nothing that is so consistent that it's always the same. Her hand occasionally drifts to her rapier. Her hand occasionally drifts to her rapier.
Okay.
But that's the only
tell that I've ever seen.
Yeah, the rest of it, she spaces out anywhere and everywhere, so there's a little bit of inconsistency with it.
So I would have noticed like the only thing that really happens when she's doing kind of like the spaced out look is every once in a while her hand just grazes past her rapier. She doesn't ever grab onto it or anything.
More like a hand, like it rests on it.
Rests on it. Okay. And the rapier looks busted, right?
It's not busted, but it's not great looking. It's it's
Your
the same,
other weapons look a lot nicer than that.
It's the same one she's had for years, so it's not.
I'm making my own separate roll just so I don't like.
The short sword is newer, and probably some of the knives just because you throw them and she doesn't get them.
I want to see if he's like able to like determine it by himself.
Sure. Yeah. Is he a smith?
Is he a smith?
Yeah.
I mean, he knows how to smith. He wouldn't like go around
Is he
and
proficient in blacksmithing?
No, nothing like that. He's tinkering proficient.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the rapier looks older, but
nothing crazy old.
No.
So I'm
It's not like it's not functional by any means.
Oh, I've obviously seen it kill people.
Yeah.
Have I ever seen it glow in any of these fights?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say not glow. You will have seen some of the necrotic energy that occasionally encompasses it. Yeah.
I'm gonna take her hand, and I'm gonna go. Can you not tell me about anything that's going on? Are you not allowed?
I'm gonna see if I can hear her in my head. I'm saying, hello. Actually, it's just aloud. Hello. She's always watching.
I'm gonna take out your dagger.
All right.
And I'm going to cut the rope from the hand that I've tied down. You're still tied like this.
Oh, there's like an armchair.
Yeah, you're in an armchair, and I'm just letting loose here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna. I like you, so I'm not gonna. You're not dude over there where she's walking away, blood on the side.
On this shit. I'm sorry. All right. Cool.
Get the rope. Get the rope.
Yeah, we didn't hit the bottom out of the chair. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, exactly. No, so I'm gonna take your hand, and like at the same time, I'm gonna grab onto your rapier with your hand at the same time.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Make a perception check.
I'm really good at these. Not too bad. Nope.
Not that you see. No. Nothing dramatic. Nothing
out of the
visible.
ordinary. Cool.
No,
Do you hear her voice?
Not now.
What does she like to be called?
Nothing. I tried to give her a name once, and she didn't want me to.
So what do you call her?
Friend.
Friend.
She's the only one I have.
Has anybody
Well,
ever
you have
wielded?
tons of friends.
No, shut up, roommate.
Does anybody ever get to hold her without you? Who owned her before you?
He was a priest of Hellion, I think. I sat in his chair, and then I saw God.
Do any of you understand who this person is?
This would be common knowledge. Helion is
Helion, sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, you're drunk. You're fine.
Helion is the Sky Emperor. He is the king of the gods.
Okay.
He is domains of like light and sun, justice, those sorts of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was originally part of just all the gods, all the prime gods and all the lesser gods were sort of equals. And then there's the revolution, right? And the republic turns into an empire.
Mm-hmm.
So the pantheon turns into one with a hierarchy. And at the top sits Helion.
Helion. So you got this from a priest of Helion.
Yes.
What level of priest was he? Do you know by any chance?
He was big. He's the one that sat in the chair.
Oh, so he was like the Pope.
He was you can. I will help you out. You can ask other people about their past adventures. She's not terribly reliable at the moment, but you can find this out. You're drunk.
You all go.
He would have been like a cardinal.
Yeah.
Cardinal. Okay.
It was in Arardico.
Yeah. So it would have been like the cardinal of the Southern Isles.
And he gave the sword willingly.
No, it's always been my sword.
He just did something to the sword.
He just had it.
He did. It's my sword. He didn't touch it until I stabbed him.
Oh.
But that wasn't when she showed up. She showed up much later. We were dying, and I couldn't do shit. And it was very frustrating. So I said, please, oh, please help me. And then she said, hi, and she got into my sword. And ever since then, she's been my friend.
So wait, you
I
had
sound like
random
my
help
grandmother.
on the edge of death. Where were you?
We were in the Underdark.
Oh.
There was a thing. There was a death tyrant.
Oh no.
Yeah,
You were in the
that'll-
Underdark and you accepted help from something.
An unknown entity. Oh boy.
Something.
Yes!
Remember those tales about the bad things that come out of the
Oh
dark?
yeah, absolutely. You should keep me awake at night.
She
Some of them still
wasn't
do.
from the dark. She said she knew the priest. As I asked Helion specific primarily for help, and then she showed up. Because when I met Helion, he was a dick. Something was wrong. You know how gods just hi Ruby.
Hi. How are you?
Ruby's nice.
Thank you.
If you know how gods are supposed to be nice, even the dead ones.
Yeah, we Josses.
You know how they're supposed to hi. I don't know. Do you know how they're supposed to be nice? This one was a dick,
Well, most are, in my opinion.
and
but yes.
he was really rude. And he said he would give me a spear, and I said I don't want to use a spear. Can I have a rapier instead? And then he punted me back to earth, and it hurt a lot.
Wait. So you're telling me, Maddie, that you've been to the afterlife?
No, not the afterlife. I sat in the chair on the pinnacle at Arardico, and I went to go see Helion in the sky.
And he told you no, access denied, and kicked you back down.
No, he chatted with me for a while. I saw his toes in his sandals. And then he said...
But did your friend show up during that time?
No, not until the Underdark.
No, he said he would give me a spear, and I said, I don't want a spear.
And then he
kicked me out. And then we were in the Underdark, and everybody was dying. And then the horny twins, they got turned to dead zombies, and everyone was scared, and I couldn't do shit.
So
Right?
Helion gave you a spirit to protect you.
I'm gonna help.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. This is perfect though. She's drunk,
Yes,
so like I'm
she
getting
is.
half of it.
Yeah. This is no. It's good. However, the people that were at that adventure aren't around anymore, so they can't verify or help. But there are some of the other assassin people that were around.
Yvonne was there.
Yvonne was
Because she
there.
heard me make the deal.
Part of it, yeah. So actually, when the necrotic energy, the black energy, transferred to your sword when you killed the priest.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you just missed it.
I missed it. It didn't talk to me until under.
That sounds like a fast way to get a cursed item, man. It's to, kill a priest with it. I think that might do it.
Guthrie, you're more savvy in the magics.
Little bit,
And
yeah.
so are you. Can you do me a favor?
Sure thing.
Without touching that blade, can you look and see if there's any runic emblems or anything that's magic-y on it? I have no idea what I'm looking at for that.
Yeah, I can observe. I can check that out.
It is in a sheath, so you can make a perception or an investigation check. I'll take either.
Madison can.
Madison, who the fuck?
Madeline.
Who's
Sorry,
this
everyone calls you Maddie, so it's one of the two.
It's actually Jack.
Ooh, 7.
Can I try to?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can look at it.
Yeah, well, I have plus 5
I
investigation.
see them looking at the sheath, right?
16.
I'm gonna take her hand again, and I'm gonna lift the sword out of the sheath so that you can see it, like
Sure.
as much of the hilt part of the.
I'll just
blade.
grab a whole thing. Take it out.
Okay.
You can't go all the way
Well,
up there. Just so you know,
can-
you're bound like this. So you're like,
I got you
damn.
one time when I
Has
was
it
From-
one-handed?
from
Just
this
the
far.
wrist.
Just the wrist.
I have it
Yeah,
around
so-
your.
Yeah. Hold on.
This is gonna end well.
Just throw it on the ground.
Okay. 16. From what you guys look over it, nothing seems obviously marked or inscribed. There are no obvious indications of magic or corruption
Okay.
about it.
Huh.
Perfect.
Okay, so yeah, it seems like kind of just a well-worn rapier, really. Like I'm not
Madeline,
picking
my
up
dear.
anything.
What?
I'm going to take the rapier from you now.
Okay, be careful. She's.
I would
difficult.
have the cleric take it, but I feel as if the cleric might have a conflict of interest with God versus potentially demon.
She doesn't like it when other people are in my head.
Yes, I
Oh, that's why you didn't.
You can't do that anymore.
Okay, is that why you kicked Laura? Or why
while
you
she's
kicked
having this
Laura
conversation, I
out?
just take the sword from her hand.
Okay.
It all makes so much more sense now.
The sword is now out of your hand and is in my hand.
You have the rapier.
I wish I was this one.
I'm just gonna spin it a couple of times, give it a good look over. Looks like a normal sword, right?
Looks like a perfectly normal sword.
Do you have anything that's like detect?
Detect magic.
Oh, yeah, something.
Yeah.
You clerics always have some form of something
Yeah.
that's gonna.
Yes,
I don't know how you do what you do. I'm just
Okay,
like swinging the
passes
sword
over
around.
to-
Absolutely. 11 minutes later.
I give her like a
10
hit
minutes
of
later.
a swing of the flask as well.
Thank you.
Anything?
It is magical.
Yes.
It's magical.
We did it.
Is it? Can you tell what type?
School wise, it seems to be in flux.
Never good.
There's an enchantment. Yeah, that's the right school. Enchantment to it. And then the other schools seem to, you get hints of them. They kind of shift, if that makes any bit of sense.
Interesting.
I mean, I get it, but it sure don't.
What do you think?
I have no idea what's happening. I'm just here for the fun of it. She's great.
You're great. I like your skull face
Thanks so much.
and your mask.
Interesting.
Could we try remove the curse? Is there?
If you have something to do that,
Yes, I do. I have a spell called Remove Curse.
Oh well, all right, yeah. Then
Yeah.
Let's start.
How long
there.
does that spell take?
Let's find
Is
it.
it instant?
Did someone try that before? Dude,
I really hope so.
don't
Has
remember
someone
anything.
tried it? I don't
Doesn't matter.
know.
I genuinely don't remember.
I know. I think also
Cast
Maddie
Remove
wouldn't
Curse
remember
on it.
anyway. So, woo-wee.
So
Touch, instantaneous.
Oh, there you go.
Perfect. So I'm gonna have you hover your hands, but I'm gonna do something really stupid. So if I look like I've suddenly spaced out, and I'm not blinking,
Say hi to
do
her
it.
for me.
Do it immediately. Okay? I hope so. All right. And I'm gonna go. What did you call her? Friend. It's a her. Yes.
I think so. Don't take my. Oh, she's your. Don't take
What about us?
Don't worry about it. I'm not going to take it. If she doesn't seem evil, then, no problems. She's gotten us out of quite a few sticky situations. I don't hate her just yet. But if she's hurting you in the process, then, well, we have an issue. Hello, sword person, friend. Can you hear me?
are you speaking out loud?
Yes. I mean, I'm a dummy, so yeah.
I don't know. That's fine. I'm
That's how I
asking.
started.
Literally, I'm like, I'm a dummy. So yeah, I'm like, hello, sword friend.
Make a persuasion check.
You have to cut yourself first.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, I literally-
okay, well, all right, sure.
It was like-
Right his hand. All right.
All right, take 1 point of damage.
All right.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I was gonna say that didn't. I could.
It's all right. Get your jokes in. I'm saving your life. All right. Persuasion roll. It's not the worst. An 11.
An 11?
Yeah.
You've had it for about 10 minutes. You don't seem to hear anything, notice anything.
Ooh, I want to talk to the sword. Can I try talking to the sword? This is like a fun. It's like a speaking sword. Can I?
You sure can. I would
Okay.
literally flip it around. And
Sure
let that
thing. All right. Hi, friend Guthrie Woodeye, the Tumbling Troubadour of the Cavalier Clannon. You may have heard of me. I would very much like to get to know you. You seem like an interesting person, and I'm always here for meeting interesting people.
Make a persuasion check.
That was good.
27.
Shit.
Guthrie, you're such a nice person. You talk to everyone in such a polite manner. Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
You don't hear anything. It's only been a few minutes though. If it is a magical item in a traditional sense, you may need to attempt to attune to it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That
you
might
have to
do
sit
it.
with it for an hour.
Oh yeah, I could do that. It's a really nice sword. I mean, it's good craftsmanship. I'll give it that. I could tell it's one who really is good at
Hey, friend.
stabbing priests and whatnot. Yeah, I'll sit with it for a little while.
Can I introduce you to everybody? Because they want to meet you. And I'm tied to a chair.
So,
Make a persuasion check.
do you have to do that to talk to him?
No, that's so you
That's-
guys don't think I'm talking out loud.
I know, just he's fine. Head all the way in the crotch.
12.
Okay.
Drool.
I thought we were special.
Hi. Hi, I missed you.
Oh,
I
she's
miss-
doing it again.
I missed you. Where were you? You were gone for so long and you didn't tell me where you were going. And now I'm tied to a chair.
I had to go get gun. I shot a lieutenant. I don't. Is this regular for her?
She's not talking out loud.
Oh.
That's
She
why I'm
spaces out.
touching my head.
She's speaking. She's,
Do you think she's talking to her?
Where
hold
are
on. There's
you?
only one way to know.
Where are you? Are you here?
Hey.
Do you want?
Hey,
Can we are? I miss
she's
you.
doing it again.
Okay.
I miss you.
I'm going to smack the living crap out of her right now.
Okay. Yeah. Make an attack roll with advantage. She's restrained.
She's so sad.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I think it's your 1 plus your strength modifier.
1 plus, so you take 3 points of damage.
Ow!
Hey, how's it going, friend?
I'm not your friend. I'm not his friend. And he hurt me.
Are you speaking out loud for that one?
Yes, but I'm looking at the sky.
Listen. Every time you talk to her, you're just feeding it more until we figure out what it is.
You don't know how friendship or communication works.
I do. I forgive you for not letting me use the bomb earlier. So here we are, even street. You need to trust me in this moment right now. You have something that is not it is too unknown for you to be dabbling in.
That's exactly what my mother said when I brought a girl home the first time. So here's what we're going to do.
There's a little difference between something that'll maybe make you itch later versus something that will kill you.
Clearly, you've not known many women. So, hi.
That's fine. Guthrie, make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh, okay.
Please don't take my friend from me.
You're good at these.
I'm very good at these. There it is.
Natural.
16.
Guthrie, your hand locks up, your eyes go black, and you lose control of your faculties. And as his mouth slack jaws open, you hear, "Hello,"
Oh, there you are.
out of his mouth.
Oh, she did this with the Zippelzinger. Hi. Let me go and hug her, please.
No, not yet. Stay there.
Hi.
Maddie, I'm going to talk first. Do me a favor.
Okay.
Remember that thing we were discussing earlier? Just stay really close. You know.
Oh yes.
These aren't friends.
I thought we were really good friends.
Friends don't have friends without a safe
His eyes are completely blacked over.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have any other is anything coming off of the sword at this point?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I'm blind. Blind is bad. 2.
Can I look first?
Sure.
Okay.
Go for it.
13.
Nothing that you can see.
Okay. So we've been told that your name is either friend or you're just not giving a name and she's named you friend. Doesn't say anything.
Is there a question?
Well, I guess I'm inquiring what your name is. That would be the question. What is your name?
Friend.
See,
Friend. So we've committed to the name friend. Where exactly do you come from?
I'm everywhere.
and nowhere. And she's going to meet me on the other side.
Friend, my experience with things that are from nowhere usually come from a place called the Abyss. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Yes. And the Abyss usually does not have quite agreeable type of creatures coming from it.
No.
No. So you're not from the Abyss, correct?
No.
Do I believe her?
You can make an insight check, absolutely.
What is God's
Just a 5.
deception level?
There is no shift as far as tone or quality.
Just flat the whole time.
It is consistent the whole time. I would like all of you to make charisma saving throws. Guthrie, you already failed your.
Yeah, I already got.
You're already out.
13.
Not saves, just abilities.
+5.
So 11.
Yeah.
11.
13 for me.
22.
19.
You auto fail yours.
Okay.
Yeah. DC of 20.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So nobody does.
Saved.
Nobody saved.
Whoops.
You guys find yourselves as you are looking around.
No, I still failed, but I have Indomitable, so I can reroll
Yeah,
the saving.
you do have the option. Yeah. As you guys are having this conversation, it's not until it's too late that you realize that the sound of Friend's voice is no longer coming out of Guthrie's mouth. That it seems to be somewhat omnipresent. And it's about that time you all sort of start to look around, and Guthrie, you join them in this, and you kind of have your faculties
restored
back.
Yeah.
And the small cabin of this airship does seem to be there, but it seems to be very far away, very distant. The walls and the floors, even the ceiling. While it was a small room, you guys were all probably within arm's reach of each other. Not a lot of room on ships. They're not huge. I mean, they are technically gargantuan by the size category, but not ocean liners that we're talking about. We're not, so you all probably could have reached out and touched anyone, unless Guthrie definitely could have. You could have as well. And while you are all still that same closeness, the walls, the floor, the ceiling, the door, the chair with the bloody dude and who's bisected and or headless or whatever that may be, all seems very far away. And it is very dark. Dark in a sort of absence of light that is unsettling. Whatever light sources that were in this room are again off in the distance. And even without dark vision, you see each other in a sort of ghostly gray scale, slightly washed out nature. And standing amongst you guys is an entity of negative space whose hand has reached out and is gently plucking the blade from Guthrie's grasp, sort of. And as it leaves, that's when you recover your your faculties. And it stands there, a slightly feminine form, but beyond that, without details. You gauge where the eyes are only because they are the slightest of less nebulous black that can perceive you.
So is this where you live?
Sometimes.
You see, while you are Maddie's only friend, consider us like Maddie's bodyguards. See, we're unclear of what you are. You're aware of what demons are, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So you do see the problem here, right?
She's not a demon. She doesn't like demons. She hated the hellfire thing.
Correct. That's what we're clarifying here. We're here to make sure that your friend is not involving herself with something evil. So,
that wouldn't really be a problem for me. I just don't know why we can't still be friends with her too.
You're making a lot of statements. She seems to only respond to questions.
How are you?
Why does Madeline need only one friend?
Once you're associated with perfection, why need anything else?
Well, sadly, you live on this plane and you don't live on the other one. What is she supposed to do?
Who says I only live on this plane?
Where do you go when you won't talk to me?
Anywhere that I'm needed.
Do you have other friends?
I have so many.
How can you have other friends but I can't?
You're not perfect.
Do you know Weejas?
Yes.
Are you Weejas?
No.
Okay. You kind of sound like.
Wait.
But I'm done. Thank you.
Do you think no further questions?
No more questions.
Yeah. We had been told from your friend Maddie over here that she associated you with Helion. Would you consider yourself an associate of Helion?
Yes.
In a good way or a bad way?
Would you consider yourself like a peer? Do you serve him?
No.
Those are two questions, but all right, sure. I guess no to both.
Are you Helion?
No.
Yeah, she's.
Are you above him?
I am beyond him.
Oh, well, that's never good to hear.
Wait, so you find yourself perfect? Let's go back to that right quick.
She associates with perfection.
Yes.
Yes, you think yourself very perfect.
Yes.
So jealousy is a perfect trait to have.
Oh. It's not jealousy.
Oh, it's not.
No.
From what I hear, it is jealousy. So please enlighten me because I'm quite slow. I mean that actually. I'm quite slow.
I know.
Ooh, hey.
I maintain perfection. Perfect balance. Now, if I maintain perfection, then anything I do is perfect. I am incapable of not being perfect.
Yeah, sounds like sound logic. Hey, friend,
Yes?
would you happen to know anything going on about, like, gonna spit out here, like, doppelgangers or beings posing as other folks in our plane?
Yes.
Figured you might.
Who's responsible for that?
So many people.
And what's wrong with Helion? He was a dick.
What do you mean, what's wrong with him?
He wasn't nice. I thought he would be nice.
Why did you think he would be nice?
Because he's the king of the gods.
Kings aren't nice. Kings are effective.
Good point.
He wouldn't give me a rapier.
Wait, if kings are effective, then what are you?
Necessary.
I've heard that one before.
Yeah.
A few hours ago. Inevitable. Who are your other friends?
So many.
Have we met them?
We are all many. We are legion. How could I not?
Yeah, you just walked right into it. I was like, he's going there. He's going.
We'd be mad if you had.
Yeah. I mean, really, it's just
That's right.
failing on my
It's like
part.
asking why the boys choose Copenhagen.
Yeah.
You're 18, you're not a total frat. It's just what you do.
So, I'm going to write you off as not a demon, just because you have not tried to kill us at this point.
I am not a demon.
Why are you following with Maddie? What is Maddie's exact purpose for you? Because you don't seem like someone who just makes friends just for the sake of making friends.
I think everyone should be my friend.
Oh, this is not good.
So I wasn't special?
Are you special?
Of course she's special.
Madeline, you are special.
I didn't ask you.
I'm having so many flashbacks to like the last 20 years. This is great. I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, then I guess you're not. Madeline offered to be my friend,
Yes.
to do anything I needed.
Yes.
She just wanted a friend in return.
I wanted help. I didn't want this.
So you were here, and then you went back to the demon scale. So you quickly went back the other way.
Of course. I am perfect balance.
Fine. What is it you want me to do?
So many things. You'll know when they come up.
And if I don't do them?
Then you're not my friend, are you?
So what happens when you're not friends? Just curious.
There are only friends.
I mean, we're not friends, and here I am existing.
There are only friends and obstacles.
Ah.
Are you my friend?
No. Perhaps I am an obstacle.
But he's so short, it's really like stubbing your shin on a coffee table in the middle of the night. It's nothing to worry about.
He is very tall for a halfling.
What's your end goal? Are you on the Empire side?
Oh, no. I'm on everyone's side.
And no one's at the same time.
I'm too drunk for this conversation.
Oh, no. I'm on everyone's side. Perfect balance. All the time.
So if she helps you to achieve all of your goals, will you help her to achieve all of her goals?
Her goals are my goals.
Do you,
Because she's my friend. Of course she wants me to achieve my goals.
Sure.
do you acquire anything from her killings? From anything that she does? Do you get anything in return?
Yes. Purpose.
Oh.
How did the doppelganger know who you were?
He was my friend.
All of them, or just that one?
The important ones.
Oh. And I suppose you're not going to tell us exactly who he was.
He doesn't have a name. He doesn't need one.
Right.
He has a purpose.
Has? Still?
Of course.
He's not dead then.
Why would he be?
We crashed a frigate into his tower. There was a slight possibility.
There was.
There was. All right. Well, good job, us. Should have used the bomb.
I'm not going to go into it yet. But it seems that your friend here is, how do they say, double dipping?
Sounds like it.
It sounds like you have something alternatively that you're doing, but sadly, this is
told you.
For another day.
Oh no. There is only this. You said it yourself. You're not my friend.
I'm just going to slowly pull the right hand down.
That's fine. I can fix it.
Fix?
Everything.
How?
Measure it out. All of it. Every step, every death, every movement balances my scales.
Wait, for friendships, you would need to not have the equal amount of friends in that same regard to remain balanced, correct?
In the short term, maybe. Not in the long.
Your logic is flawed there. Perfect one. You have to have both.
No. Your perception is flawed. You can only see in one time. I see in all.
So we're to assume that you are a god at this point.
No. I am beyond gods.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, your consciousness. You are beyond the bonds of what would be the proper term? Humanoid form, a form of existence.
Make wisdom saving throws.
Natural 20.
Okay.
15.
4. 19.
16.
Okay. Ruby. I would like you... No, Warwick, I'm sorry, this is not. Ruby, I would like you to make a religion check. I will give you advantage for your natural 20.
I got a natural 20. 25.
Megan, what's your thought?
Is it unnamed god?
No.
Okay, that was my only thought.
That's a good, yeah.
Thought's done.
There is something that is forgotten. You guys feel for a moment the tendrils of this friend creeping into your mind. You feel it rummaging around in your memories, in your past, your histories, in your desires, your hopes. You feel it invading you in a terrifying way. And then, Ruby, realizing that you cannot keep it out, you reach in and you begin to sift through some of its memories. You begin to pull at some of its strings. Ruby, roll me a percentile.
100.
63.
That's not bad.
12. You all find yourselves through your connection with Ruby sitting in a place that none of you have seen or perhaps dreamed. For each of you, it probably holds a slightly different look. And for you, Madeline, there is something familiar in it. There is a pristine nature to its surroundings. Unlike the purity of the brilliant white that was at the throne of Helion, you sit in the center of a convergence, and you guys watch as this scene seemingly plays out. You see physical representations, manifestations of the deities, of Riberos, the god of the dead and death, of Helion, the emperor of the skies, Sathsa, the queen of secrets and the seas, of Anil, the goddess of the hunt, of Boros, the lord of forge and fire. These are the primes, and behind them, the rest of the pantheon, the other 10, Metrokara, Sathrios, Zavid. You know their names, their domains. And there's an argument happening amongst them, amongst progress, amongst moving forward. And as the deities sit slightly raised, and behind them the lesser deities, they're shifting alliances, spiraling like a wheel, a lazy Susan of sort in different locations, their alliances realigning. You see 5 individuals, monked robes, in the center, sort of twisting and turning, arbitrating their arguments as they do. The words are at once so loud they cannot be heard. You feel them in your chest, on your skin. And as you all watch and look, go ahead and make perception checks for me.
And now think.
I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, am I still drunk?
Not in this moment.
Are you sure?
21.
22.
9.
Just a 5.
Okay. You two are distracted by all of you. These are more gods than you. This is like, wow.
I'm literally the M&M commercial. They are real.
You 3 notice there's something else here. And it mainly seems to be among those 5 in the center, among those monks. You don't know how long the argument happens, but at some point, Helion loses his demeanor, his cool, and he raises up a spear of gold and alabaster of marble in his hand, blazing light of brilliant sun shatters into the center as he leaps from his place. And the 5 monks turn and set upon him, and he wields and wheels the blade about slaughtering them. And then a statement rings through your ears. This isn't balance. This is lunacy. And there, bathed in the blood of the Lunarchy, you see a very fragile friend that creeps up along the shadow onto the god of the sun. And everything his light touches casts a friendly shade out beyond it. It is in that moment that friend seemingly notices this grand incursion into its past. And you all are shunted back to reality. I need you all to flip for initiative.
Yes.
Been carrying around some demigod.
Oh no!
No,
a
it's
demigod.
not a
Some
demigod.
angry,
No,
pissed off.
demigod is very,
No.
very below what it is.
It's yeah.
All right, starting at the top.
Think a little more
with
eldritch.
Ace.
That's
Ace.
Before you, there is. There it is. Yeah, that's what I need. The bows of the ship are filled with these sort of physical manifestations, these shadowing creatures that that have weapons drawn and creep along the ground. You guys, I need you all to roll me 3d12.
Add 'em up.
Add them up.
15. 8.
25.
20.
19.
I need you to subtract that number from your total hit points.
That sounds about right.
Good. Ah, shit. I talked anyway. Well,
Madeline, there are 5 of these beings directly in front of you. One of them seems to be within 5 feet, right in the middle, probably of all of you. The others, about 10 feet behind them. It is dense and tight quarters. Your rapier and longsword already in hand. What would you like to do?
Do any of them look like friend?
They all look like friends
Shit.
in some way.
Megan knows. I don't know how much Maddie knows. Can I do a check to see what all she knows about?
Sure. Yeah, make a religion. Yeah, what check? Religion check. What are you trying to
I'm
figure
trying to
out?
see if she remembers anyone talking about the lunar kiss or the lunar key.
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, it has been a topic of conversation about these parts fairly frequently. You absolutely.
Okay, so I know what.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand the importance of what you saw.
Is she using the same rapier? Friend?
Seems to be.
Then the one that's 5 in front of me,
Yeah.
I'm going to. Fuck. I'm going to fuck. I'm just gonna try to panache it.
Yeah, absolutely. Do it.
All right.
How many of them are there?
5.
5 of them.
5 of them. 1 that seems to be deep in melee with you guys, and 4 more behind.
So it's insight
Mm-hmm.
against a 20.
25.
Cool.
I'll give you a bonus action attack if you want.
Thank you. I
Yep.
will offhand try
Absolutely.
to stab at it with a short sword.
Do it.
That's a 15. Excuse me. That's a no. I'm sorry, guys. Everything went away. It's a 16.
16 misses.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
your short sword curves out. You can see the black energy on the short sword, similar to the way that you had used it to cut through the door the other day. That energy seems to still be there. But as you cut at it, the shadowy figure dodges back just inches away from that. Ace, king.
It's still me, Ace.
Ace. I missed the other ace. I apologize.
So they look like they're like she's attacking, so I'm assuming.
Oh, you feel pain.
Yeah.
They have weapons. You have your weapons out. You are in a fight.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Right.
Making sure there ain't no so basically like we're standing here and they're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, there is apparently one of them is tanking the 5 of you. And behind them are 4 others.
Cool.
It's about 10 feet. And the halls are not very wide. It's probably 10, maybe 15 feet. So they're kind of stacked up there.
I'm a back up as far as I can get.
Sure.
All the 25 that I got there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna just take out the old salt box and let him have it.
Yeah, roll it.
So first attack, that's gonna be that was terrible. A 14 to hit.
Miss. Armor class of 20.
Fuck.
The bullet comes flying and sort of dodges out of the way, whizzes past.
Not the one tanking, the ones behind it.
Oh, the ones behind it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking for one that's going to be shooting.
7. Armor class is 16.
16. So that one still misses. But yeah, I'm aiming for the ones behind. I'm trying to take
understood. Yep. It's the
stuff
range.
behind it. That's a 15 to hit.
15 misses. AC of 16 on the range.
What's going on, dice? Come on, man.
Okay.
Hit things. There we go. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
You have a third attack?
Yeah, welcome to level.
Oh, great. Congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations.
We're here. We made it.
Yeah. Started at the bottom. Now we're here. Well done, guys.
All right. So let's just.
Wait, what are you doing?
Nothing too crazy.
This is how we D&D.
That's going to be 8 points of damage.
8 points. Got it.
Shebang. And,
Okay.
Yeah. That's good for me.
Ace, king, queen, jack, 10, 9, 8. 8. What you got?
You're good.
All right. So there's the 5 of us. There's the tank in front of us.
Well, 4 of you now. He
That's
backed
right.
up.
That's right.
Tank's in front of me.
That's right. Tank's in front of
The tank is like in front of. He's. You 4 have surrounded him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I am going to let's do this. I am also going to back up.
Okay.
But I'm going to do so using Tumbling Fool.
Great.
So I'm going to roll a d10. Mhm. Cool. All right. Till the end of my next turn, my AC is 21.
21. Okay.
So I will move away 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah,
you guys can get about 20.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll back away.
Limitations
20
of the
feet.
ship.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll back away.
As far as you could go.
Yeah, I'll back away 20 feet, and then I will take aim at the big guy.
Okay.
And yeah, see if
Let's do it.
one. Going for the head. Shoot him. 18.
Miss.
Yeah. Sadly. So
Okay.
that's my thing.
That is your thing. 8.
Is there a way that I can back around to get a sneak attack?
You can have a sneak attack
You're
already.
flanking.
Just
Perfect.
being in melee with some friends around gives
Sick.
you the chance.
I'm gonna go for that then.
Let's do it.
It's not gonna hit. That was an 8.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna try and back up for now.
You can. So as a bonus action, you can disengage,
Yeah.
or if you have another weapon, you can bonus action make an offhand attack. It is up to you.
The dagger?
The dagger would be your other weapon.
Your dagger would
Okay.
be your other
Great.
weapon.
But
Is
you
that a-
don't add stuff for that?
The 2 attack is the same, but you wouldn't add your modifier to the damage.
Okay, so basically, so you would still add a +8 to this, but you wouldn't add the +4. So yes, roll that.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
14.
18. Or no, sorry,
Plus 8.
22.
It's 22. Yeah, 22
Shit.
hits.
All right,
Absolutely.
So you get 1d4 plus
Plus nothing.
No, she's sneak
She's
attacking.
sneak attacking.
She gets sneak attack.
And she hit.
And she
Yeah.
hit.
What are you up to? 5d6?
I think 66.
So 66.
Oh, wait, 6.
Here.
Yeah, I got you.
There. I have 3. Look, ta-da! I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
I don't use D6. I just have them on hand for kicking.
3, 4.
And then 1d4.
I've moved on.
Yeah.
I moved on from D6.
So that's a 1.
I'm gonna land at 10s
10,
and 12s now.
15,
Yeah, but
16,
that little
17, 18, 19,
skull.
20, 21, 22,
Yeah.
23, 24, 25, 26.
26.
26.
Fuck
Okay.
rogues, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big old gunshot goes off. Rogue.
A well-placed knife. my
Yeah.
friends.
Mm.
Never underestimate it.
Accuracy is
8, 7.
7.
7. Ruby.
So I'll attack the tank with my staff of withering.
Okay.
Nope. So never mind.
we're rolling so good today.
And can I use my bonus action to do a healing word?
Absolutely.
Or I was gonna do. Well, and we all look equally bad. No, we don't. Some people look worse.
Yeah, I mean, I lost 25 points of my health, so.
Okay.
Is that like we took
Yeah,
the damage?
it's
or
a damage. It's
damage.
damage. It's just straight damage. Okay,
It's
good. So
damage.
not like we have.
Apparently, your body, while you were watching that, something has been going
Like,
on.
so just punching me in the
Yeah.
face until we woke up.
I've been crying in the theater for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
now I'm dehydrated with a headache. And
Yes.
I just want it all to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is me.
Yeah.
It's me. Except I was holding it in, so it's worse. I was just like,
I feel so bad for
It's
that
like
kid
snot's
sitting next to
coming
me. He had no idea. There was like clapping and cheering, then full body sobs.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll cast healing word. The first level, it's 8. So
Okay.
Thank you.
8. There we go. 6. 6 is my guys. Let us start with some gentlemen in the back. They are going to take. There's 4 of them. 2 shots at 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're ignoring Guthrie for these because he went away and he is the least threat at the moment.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. And we are looking at +6. Great. Ruby, highest one is a 12.
no.
Guthrie, 15 misses.
Oh,
No,
I'm
No, I
not
apologize.
There's a joke. I was like, yes,
yes,
I
it
love-
does
Wait,
hit me.
Yes, okay.
21.
21 does hit.
21 does hit. Madeline?
do I have my armor back on?
No.
Okay.
So 21 and 23.
Those will both hit.
Yep. And Katarina? Catalina?
Katarina?
Katarina. Great.
14.
I was making sure I had your name right. Natural 14, natural 17, both +6s. So those are going to hit. If you got hit, for every time you got hit, wow, that's max damage. That sucks for you guys. That's 14 points of damage.
No, you just
So it's
have
14
regular,
both times?
clothes on.
14 both times.
Thank you.
So if you got hit twice, that's 28 points of damage. If you got hit once, it is 14. Remember, if you are a rogue, you can use your uncanny dodge
Yeah.
against one of them that reduces the 14 to 7. So it'd be a total of 21 points of
I
damage.
will be doing that.
If you would like to use that ability. Okay.
I'm gonna.
All right.
The tank is going to.
Never a good sound.
The fight, that punch. That.
I do have that here.
Yeah, so if you have.
Come at me, friend. Not your friend, pal.
Plus 4. So,
Not your guy, chief.
you gotta buy.
Not your
Make
chief,
sure next
buddy.
time we're in a town to buy stuff.
Okay. Good luck to that.
11 plus your dex mod.
So the chief gets in
You
there.
should have a DC of 15.
Okay.
Is going to step
Studied.
away from you guys.
Always a good sign.
Attack of opportunity. Attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity. You
On who?
guys. On the tank. So those of you that move
You- yeah,
do
you-
not
you.
get the attack.
Ooh,
19.
Yeah. That'll do
So you do not get sneak attack because you snuck attack on your turn, but you do still deal the D4 plus your modifier.
19.
19 misses.
I know.
So,
No, not this one. It's
22
your
hits.
main hand.
Yay!
so
Main hand
right
weapon.
1d8. So it's
One,
1d8.
okay.
Do I do regular?
Thanks,
Yes.
everyone.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
You are learning.
So
Nine.
9.
Yeah.
10
9 points of
damage.
damage.
9?
10.
10.
She got
9.
You got 9. She got 10. All right. 19 total. Great. Steps back and casts Wall of Force,
Sure.
blocking you guys into this hallway. That is it for my guys. Flip them up.
Zecto talked about him. Force.
Yes.
Okay.
I need all of you at the end of the round to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
22.
20.
6.
27.
12.
Okay. Ruby got 3. Now I don't know which one it is. Lena or Rena? Rena.
Katarina.
Katarina. Yeah, I know. Well, I got the
Yeah,
cat part.
Katarina.
Yeah,
Put it together.
yeah, caterpillar. Katarina. Wonderful. The three of you, as this wall of force goes up, you prepare your next moment of action and attack. And as you look through the wall, you see on the other side, not quite bloody, but definitely not feeling good, Alan and a number of the other
Oh no.
sailors
Oh no.
that have crossbows
Hey guys.
and arrows. The two of you see 3 more shadow creatures pop up next to you as your friends disappear.
These friends?
Yeah.
Oh,
they-
so now we have 3 on our side?
Yeah. So now, now it looks like.
It looks like.
Oh, this ain't good. This ain't good. Good.
We can't roll for shit. You guys are fine.
Yeah.
You will live this day.
starting at the top with Ace. King.
King.
I believe it's a +5.
Mhm.
+5.
Yeah.
What's your dex?
+4.
They go first.
Unfortunately.
Which one of you backed away?
One looks,
I'm back on the wall.
Okay, then I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
we're
for.
into the wall right now. So
Yeah.
yeah, you two are
Um,
right next to each other. You are standing between 2.
So right now there's they turned into shadows.
as far as you
and
know,
the other
you-
side of the wall
yeah,
is now
It's-
nothing.
no, they're shadows.
It's all shadows.
There are
And they-
You're surrounded by
shadows
shadows except for
everywhere.
Maddie. Maddie's the only non-shadow to you.
They
That's
don't
this
seem
room.
to have weapons.
Oh, they have weapons.
But like, is it their like?
They do not look like it does not look like Ruby. It's
Sure,
not
right,
halfling size.
Is it?
Are they facing towards me?
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out if one looks more threatening.
They look equally threatening. You can roll a even or odd.
Let's do that. So, even odd.
Sure.
Sorry, honey.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I probably can't do shit, and I'm going to
That's
stab at her with my rapier. Sadly, I'm going to. It's a 27 to hit.
Jeez.
Shit, yes. Okay, and we do the snake attacks now. I'm so excited because there was 6 on it. Oh no! The shit. Okay, where's the other 6? It's gone, so I can't do it. And a 8.
As long as you don't die this
2,
turn,
3, 4,
I got an idea.
Yeah, the nice thing is you have both the healers with
On
you.
our side, yeah.
Yeah.
A good point.
Yeah. Dear Lord.
Okay. Shit balls. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
That's you really seem cool. 12, 18, 22, and 7 is 29. Plus 7 is 36.
Cool,
So you're
so
not
cool.
dead.
I'm not dead yet, but
I'm not
Bloody,
dead
but you're
yet.
not dead.
And then let's do an offhand. Because I'm going to ask 21 to hit.
Yeah.
ah,
Now I'm rolling.
it's fine.
It's not fine.
It's fine.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, plus, thank God.
At the end of your turn, for you two, the shadowing tank that had stepped back and cast the wall teleports to the other side of the wall.
He does it right after her attack.
Yeah, it's a legendary action for him to do so.
Oh, he just got shot then. I'm gonna be real.
That's
with you.
fine.
He's the most threatening person in the room. at the
Absolutely.
moment.
No, yeah.
Like I've seen the shadows, like, and I'm not really caring if they're not as big as him, and
Yeah.
he just suddenly is now moving towards us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No, on
open
your
up
turn. Yeah. And to be fair, Alon knows that. That's why he is That's why he's coming to the other side of the wall for you guys to shoot him.
Yeah.
As he watches you guys start turning on each other. He was like, "Oh, that's for those of you that recognize Alon, he immediately sees Madeline turn on Katerina and the blade hits hard and he goes "Ah!" Like, he kind of freaks out and he's like, "Oh God," and teleports over there. Please make your attacks.
Salt box.
Yeah, do it up.
I'm about to kill him. Salt shaker. Yeah,
Shake it like a salt shaker.
That's
Salt
right.
shaker.
Shake it, shake it.
Come on, failing. All right, so first one is gonna be a 19.
Miss.
This one definitely misses. Then this is a 15.
Yep.
But this one's probably gonna hit. This is
AC at 20. So
oh yeah.
anything better than the first
25
one.
for the
Definitely.
last
Yeah.
one. All right. Thank God the dice rolls were low this. So that's gonna be 11 points of damage as I just like go like
Yeah.
And then I'm also gonna use second wind to heal myself.
Okay.
So I'll do that probably.
Okay. Awesome. King, Queen,
King.
King. Actually, at the end of your turns, do me a favor. Make me wisdom saving throws.
Please do.
Thank
Please
you.
do. Please pass this. One of you.
16.
16 does pass.
I'm still crazy.
Yeah, looking for a 15 or better. Those bullets go flying through. You watch the one as it hits true in the shadow, and when it does, the like pierce of blood is where your eyes focus, and suddenly the shadow around him is gone.
Oh.
The shadow around all of them are gone, and yeah, and you do see a
See
lot.
your shadow now?
Yeah.
You've taken all of my people!
So everyone in the hallway now is just normal.
Yeah.
It's just her who's wild and crazy.
Yeah.
She's like
Yeah.
foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, calm down.
It's a rabid animal.
And when they all turn to shadows, you hear, "See? I am your only friend. It's just you and me."
Megan needs hugs so bad. Oh, thank you.
King Guthrie,
as well.
please.
All right. Oh boy. On the upside, you now only have one enemy.
We could just put her to sleep, just the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, I could.
Pretend like
I
I'm
could
asleep.
do that. I think I might try something else first.
Okay.
I'm not going to heal you this turn if
That's
that's
fine.
okay. If you just want to kind of back away when it gets
gonna-
to you.
Back on up.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right, I'm going to turn to the still shocked or Madeline.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, hey, Maddie, hey, it's Guthrie. I know we just met. I'm sure you're feeling at odds and ends with yourself right now, but you're surrounded. You may not feel, but you're surrounded by friends. So please just trust that you're surrounded by friends. And I'm gonna cast Charm Person on her.
Okay. Yeah, what's the saving throw?
The saving throw for Charm Person is.
It's a wisdom save, I believe.
I believe it is.
What's the DC?
I'm looking it up right now. What's her spells? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. The DC for it is 16.
Hey, fail that for me. Just roll a 1.
Sure didn't.
Was a nat 18.
Fuck you, Shadow! Yep.
You
All
can't
right.
control
For
me.
me, Shadow! No Shadow to tell me what to do! Now, question. Does that count as a fail for me?
What ability are you attempting to use?
I am attempting to use Hilarious Antics anytime as a reaction when you fail an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
Negative.
Okay, cool. Well, in that case, I am going to hold my position.
Okay.
Presuming that I am... actually, I'm going to move up to kind of put myself more or less between, like kind of as a shield to try to protect her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gotcha. What card were you on?
I was king.
King, queen, jack, 10.
10. I just had +1.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm literally just gonna move back.
Disengage.
Just disengage as much as possible.
Yeah, you disengage as a bonus action. You get some distance away from Madeline. Anything else you want to do?
That's it.
That is it. Okay, Ruby.
So where's the sword? Does Madeline have the sword?
Madeline does have the
Okay,
sword.
I just point at the sword and say, I don't think you're a very good friend at all. And cast Rebirth Beacon. And then for my bonus action, I want to use my prayer beads to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Katarina for 21.
Okay. Nice.
Just
I mean, I was going on a bet at the friendlier way. I do have something that can at least help, if not snap her out. But
I was talking to the sword. Not
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alon is up. He's gonna try to knock you out.
Okay.
Yes. Please, knock her out.
Ooh. Oh. 2 of those are bad. Natural 1 and natural 3. Those are gonna miss. Natural 18 plus 10 will hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Does 13 hit?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Okay.
Vigilante and justice, they keep me safe.
They do. They absolutely
You know
do.
what keeps me safe? Domestic terrorism.
That's what you named your dick now, because that's what vigilante and justice are. Her remarkably cross-eyed boobs. Justice is a little slow to wake up. Vigilante's always
vigilant.
39 points of damage.
That knock you out?
No.
Oh, well.
Yeah. You might have been
Wait,
able
I
to
see
if the rest of them had.
Actually, what is it? that he's-
39.
What is he doing to me?
He's punching you.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
Yep.
Okay. So that becomes 20. Okay. 10, 9, 8. Nobody's left.
No.
New round. Up top, ace, king. Alana's on a king. More punching.
Keep hitting her.
Yeah. 16?
Yeah.
17?
Yeah.
20?
Yes. Now you're just showing off.
I'm just gonna do the averages for these. So 32 times 3. So
Yeah.
64, 96.
I was at 49.
Yeah. So
I can dodge one of those, but I'm out.
you already used your dodge on one of them. So it
It's a
wouldn't.
new rule.
No, it's not until it's your turn that it comes back.
Your turn.
Yeah, I know.
It's not the start of the round.
Alon knocks you out.
I was gonna try to kill myself, so.
Well, you don't need to anymore.
Yeah, look at that.
I am going to, the moment that he knocks her out, and I just see like the Street Fighter, like.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm literally gonna sprint.
Yeah.
At her, snatch the rapier out of her hand, and put my own rapier into her hand.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run it over to her. I'm gonna go now.
Oh, okay. So remove curse. on
Yes.
my turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're good. We're out of initiative. Make a spell casting check with advantage on remove curse.
Okay. Oh, natural 20,
Girl.
so 25.
Well,
Yes. You force out the shadowy entity known as Friend or the Lunacy, as another name for it might be. And as it removes from the rapier, you can see it draw with it. It just shatters the blade. And then the force dissipates, sort of knocks you back, knocks everyone back and out of onto a prone position. But you take a few moments with the aid of the other players and NPCs that are around, checking for magic, detecting magic. You seem to have removed it, not just from the blade, but its attachment to Madeline and the ship in general.
Little halfling high five.
Yeah.
It's like usually high fives are like that one was like it.
Yeah, guys, well done.
Minimal casualties.
Yeah.
Just my
No one had to die.
Do you really miss your friend?
Just my social life.
She was a terrible friend.
It was an emotionally abusive relationship. It's gonna take me a whole second. God.
Does she have your CDs?
She has my CDs in her trunk.
Oh no.
She has my CDs. She has like 4 or 5 of my
You spent
CDs.
all that time in that mixtape
I do
for her, too.
when we do take her to her quarters.
Yeah.
I
She's
do
playing it
holster
as she
my
goes
own
away.
personal rapier into her
Such a bitch
holster.
thing to do.
He.
Okay.
It's actually quite a.
What are the shit stats on that?
Doesn't talk to you.
Can't cut through doors.
Does it give me a +2?
No.
What are the shit stats on that?
Just a 1d8. It's a regular ass rapier.
Regular ass rapier.
But you can swing with dexterity instead of. There's that. It's a sword.
I love how, okay, so I printed out the new sheet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then almost immediately after I printed it, I realized I'd missed like 5 things. Tonight, I've missed 4. And now I'm changing on my weapon. This is useless. This is cute. Thank you for
I still have to
my
use my
sword.
old sheet.
Well,
You can just go find somebody to make it better.
Yeah. And you guys actually have the chance and time to do that with the rest of the evening. Do we want to take a 10-minute break?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
do that
good.
if we
Do
could. We're going to do a quick 10. We're going to come back at 10 o'clock. And then we're going to continue the rest of our adventure. So thanks for hanging out with us. This is Disasters in Danger. We'll be back at 10 p.m. Until then, stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. How is it going? DM Valdez. Yes, DC and Marvel Talk. That's what we did our entire break. Did we actually have a break? No, we just talked about DC and Marvel. So welcome back. Good to see you guys. This is Disasters in Danger. It is our high fantasy campaign. We play Monday and Wednesdays. I am Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have
Andrew, I'm the one. DM Valdez.
that's you.
Shiloh, the gunslinger halfling. That is me.
He doesn't see the world through that
Oh,
lens.
I don't. I'm
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
engage the chat more, but
I am the chat. I am everything and nothing. We just dealt with me.
That's fine.
Perfectly balanced.
We just play by it for ourselves.
That's not true.
No, we don't. We enjoy it.
We have people.
I know we do. I love our people.
Katarina, Tiefling Rogue.
There we go.
Justin Guthrie, the half-elf gunslinger / bard.
Megan, I'm playing Captain Madeline Lohen, the human swashbuckling spinster.
Oh,
And now
Christine,
friendless.
and I'm playing
Oh.
Ruby, the halfling death cleric.
All right, guys. You guys have just had your own mini cosmic adventure, discovering the root of Madeline's friend, who has been alternating between helping and hurting her, it seems, for a stretch of time.
I'm fine.
It was quite the abusive relationship. Please, if you have friends that treat you like friend, get help.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Friends like friends aren't friends.
Yeah,
They really
they-
aren't, guys.
They really are not.
I had a lot of statements and once in my head, and then I went, no, no.
This one really messed me up because it did a lot, because this is very reminiscent to a lot of stuff that I've been through in my life with people. So find people that love you and appreciate you and take care of you the way this table took care of Madeline.
There we go.
with guns. Wait,
No. Hey, guys.
With magic users.
Yeah, and occasionally
that have legendary actions.
Yeah.
It'll knock you unconscious when you're being dumb.
real friends will do that. Yeah,
And then take your sword away.
Yeah, and replace it with a slightly worse version of the same.
But less.
Replace your friend with a, less useful friend.
Yeah.
So you guys are on your stolen elemental vessel.
It's ours now. We're the captain now. We killed the captain.
It's fair. Yeah,
it is yours.
Look at us.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We liberated it.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly.
You're
Oh, I would
liberated.
tell him that we did kill the captain. So there's a job opening up, Tech, if you want it.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Well, now if everything down here is
Friend, hey. Sorry.
Yeah, too soon.
You're passed out, so I don't have to worry about that.
Ixnay on the end.
Yeah, so question. Does the name Moray mean anything to you?
vaguely remember him being part of the elemental mages that assisted in building the phenomenal vessel when I was a test pilot, but not a terribly remarkable man.
My wig.
Hey, if somebody heals you,
It's fine.
Yeah,
I can take a nap. I've had a big
Because
nap.
you do kind of got to sleep it off a little bit. I think.
day.
We'll let Maddie.
All right, just
Maddie.
curious. The captain, before we basically, well, Ruby did her nice special on him.
You can have his head.
I appreciate it, but
Like, okay, throws it.
Yeah,
I love
out the
Ruby.
window.
So we did acquire two names that were in charge of that tower.
Mm.
Your friend that you introduced us to which we don't think was exactly your friend anymore, Javen, and then he also gave us the name Moray, which we didn't come in contact with anybody of this name or this caliber while we were in the tower, and all that weird mishaps happened in the middle with her. I allude to her room, and so we're just curious if perhaps this man is more remarkable than you can seem to gather. It's a name of interest.
I would like to
More or
sit
less.
up awake with one hit point.
Yeah.
They're the same person. Javen was a doppelganger. But he was running, I saw him, he was running the storm tower.
I mean, yeah, I suppose that is a possibility. Doppelganger.
Yes, he talked to me. They knew each other.
How many of these things are there? We keep running into them.
We don't know,
Yeah.
but apparently they found out something about us stealing the key. They're pretty high up in everything.
Yeah, I imagine if the key went missing, that might set some things up, but I never thought. I mean, he knew Javen. That's not a. I've known Javen my whole life. That's not a facsimile of him. That was him. I mean,
It was Yvonne's mother's as well, and she couldn't tell the difference.
That's unsettling.
To say the least. Did you meet them?
Yvonne's mothers?
Mm-hmm. The fake ones?
No, I don't think I met the fake ones.
All right. Did you meet the real ones?
I met one of the real ones.
Oh.
I think I did.
Anyways,
I think you were on that
Yeah.
mission to recover
Echo.
Echo.
to be quite particular at this point, it's just a name that we should probably keep in mind, just in case we come across someone later on.
If we run into any other Javens or Morays, we would look upon them with suspicion, I suspect.
Yeah.
They're probably going to try and kill us. I feel at this point.
At this point, I think most people are going to try to kill us, but
To be fair, Yvonne's mothers didn't. They actually made her run a gauntlet. Well, it made us. It was odd. They clearly knew that we knew that they
yeah.
were not them. But they still interacted with us like they held all the cards.
Perhaps they do.
Well, at least we have a glimpse of a few of the cards.
Yeah.
Correct.
They were playing poker with mirrored glasses.
And some crazy whatever from the nether is also not going to randomly attack us in the night or attack our point person in the field. That would be really useful. So we are heading towards what city?
We haven't decided yet. We can head back to the Southern Isles for the fleet that's 3-4 weeks away. Back to Arartico, but that's the closest thing to a safe haven we seem to have. Even that is questionable as to its efficacy. I know that broad steps in the plan, we're missing a few victors. This vessel was specifically gathered to hunt down Dreadhold, which I suppose we could begin that process. Although, getting the chance to make port somewhere and supply, we're relying purely on magic for food right now because, well, we took the ship just out of dry dock.
Finding of safe port is number one priority right now. I feel we have things we need to resupply on.
Let's resupply
information we need to seek as well.
I wouldn't mind getting some new equipment.
Find a barren island here in the north, maybe some sort of iceberg or something. The elemental vessels can make landfall there. We can use the fight and the Luckstone to do proper shopping in and about places. Yeah, I think that's the best we can do at this point.
Let's do that then.
Yeah.
All right.
So how many days is that?
We'll need to look at the maps. See.
Perfect. I will leave that to you. I am now going to go and take a nice rest. I've interrogated 2 people today. One of those people almost successfully killed me in the process. I'm going to sleep now. Good night. Take a swig of the flask as I go by. I kind of nudge Maddie as I go by and smile, and they keep going.
Do you guys have any more business for this day on this ship?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Apparently we're doing this, so I'll go mess with him in his cabin, whatever the hell that means.
Cool.
You're going to do what?
Yep.
Break
Today is a happy day.
It's a day. Listen.
I just need to be close.
Yeah, can't get any worse.
I just want to go fuck a tall halfling, right?
Yeah, world's tallest halfling.
Do I get a shirt?
Yeah, you must be this tall to ride.
I climb the world's tallest halfling.
If you like.
Satira got one too.
So yeah.
That turn.
Oh god, I almost climbed her as well.
Mm.
That would have been the hat trick. All right.
So everybody, do me a favor. Roll me a d4.
I was very terrified you're going to make me roll stamina on that.
I have before, back when this was not a game, when this was not a show.
This isn't a fucking game.
It is a game, not a game.
Three.
One.
2.
1.
Okay. Then we're gonna call it 11 days.
Okay.
Traveling for the specifically for the water ships.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, do me a favor. Roll me a d20.
15.
6.
Okay. You roll me a percentile, please.
Oh, that's not bad. 84.
84. Okay. Most of the trip, as you guys are looking for port, is not bad. Although there's one particular day that forces you to travel out of your normal path. Extends your travel by about 3 days as you run into well, that's bullshit.
I discovered Atlantis.
If it was
Maybe they're king.
if it was something cool, I would say so, but
I am the halfling king.
yeah, you actually encounter a long ship of storm giants.
What?
Yeah,
Okay. Why not?
What?
out on the seas that are
Halo, well met.
doing some. Yeah, you suspect they're probably out doing ratings and things like that. So you guys have to kind of circle about, avoid them. It's about 3 days.
Giants are smart.
They smart enough to build ships. Yeah, absolutely.
Or steal one. I didn't even know they could sail, like giants in general.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know,
What? I don't like that.
they're a complex race.
Don't pigeonhole them, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on now.
Don't judge them by your standards.
So you guys do find a sort of northern version of your hidden island. It's like a one tree
Hill.
hill.
Yeah.
So what day did we begin our adventure on?
The 14th of Mask.
The 14th of Mask. So by the we'll call it the 26th of Mask, you guys are able to take the fight and make port in redemption shares.
Redemption shares.
Do I know redemption?
Yeah, you can
Does
make a
any of us-
history check for it. Absolutely. Anybody that's spent time in the Empire can.
12.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
That's not. Go ahead.
19.
19. Okay. Yeah, Redemption Shares is a moderate-sized port city. It is one where it gets its name when, from sort of ancient history, when the March of Glaves, it's a sort of a land bridge that every few hundred years the waters recede. And many, sort of before the Empire, one of those invading forces, rumored to be like humans invaded from across the waters, orcs invaded from across the waters. So a few different races have done so. That this was a orcish settlement. That when the land bridge went back under the water and they realized, oh, they're stuck far from home, no more supplies, they have to make life, they created this town. And over a generation or two, were able to put to bed the hostilities that they had brought with them and begin to build proper relationships with the races around them. And so it was renamed Redemption Shares.
That's nice.
Yeah. It's a nice town. It's a good historical town. It it continues to have a pretty high orcish and monstrous race. They are population. So probably like 40% of the people here are a partial orc, half orc. There are some outlying smaller communities that are there. It is on the edge of a fairly I don't want to say dense or wild, but a druid kept and controlled forest. So they tend to do most of their game hunting in controlled ways. Say what?
A glade.
Yeah. Hunting glade. And gathering. They don't do a lot of agriculture, but they like wild fruits and vegetables.
Sure.
They maintain that sort of tradition for them. It's a decent place as long as you don't cause trouble. Most of the time, they don't particularly mind. Although if you bring undue attention onto them, they will kick you out because they're like hobgoblins that have escaped their war bands. Will hide out here, and as long as you're looking for like a new life and a new start, you're gonna be cool. They're cool with you being here. So it's a decent place to come and shop for things.
So welcome to
Redemption
shares.
Tell that bitch be cool. Say
Yeah.
that bitch be cool.
Yeah, very much so.
I come off the ship whistling the Misfit Toys Island. So as we exit, I look at one of the half orcs on the dock and go, "Look, dock." Oh god. All right.
What you want?
What you want, man? I don't know about the others, but I believe first thing first, there should be a dockmaster, right?
Yeah, there is.
I walk up to the dockmaster and I just go through the throws. How much is it for us to dock here?
Let's see. How long are you staying?
Did we establish how long we wanted to be here,
That
guys?
is up to you. Guys.
No.
How long do you want to? Do you think we should? Maybe we should take a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think a week is too
to
long?
recover.
Because
A week sounds.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
a week to
Well,
recover.
We're spending mask here then.
We
Since it's
will.
on the 28th.
Do you celebrate mask?
Yeah, some of us do. Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Yes. And yes.
Wonderful.
yes.
5 gold for anchorage in the harbor, 15 gold a day at the dock.
Sounds good.
Done.
Do we have party group for that?
We do. We definitely have enough for that. I'm not entirely
Oh,
sure.
you absolutely do.
Yeah.
Matthew may know
He has all that,
where
so
the
I'm
number
gonna
is.
beat that out of him later.
Great. But you've been keeping a tally of what you've spent.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, got 3.
Yes.
My friend here is going to establish the supplies we need. Do you do basic provision supplies? I'm assuming it comes in bulk for you, so it'd be easier to deal it here than going to a general goods store and try to haul it all back.
We can make arrangements for things to be brought in, but you'll have to make general purchases with the individual suppliers.
Perfect.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, good to know.
Got 3.
Yeah.
It's time to go shopping.
Oh, excellent. I love shopping. Who doesn't love a good shopping montage?
Shopping! Two best friends.
No.
Ladies, I don't know about you, but I need God so much.
I need some boots, so I'll look for boots.
Boots? Do you need?
I need studded leather.
I'm not sure if I want to do leather or a better sword.
Did we get
You know,
paid for that last
Maddie,
thing
I
we
think
did?
I'm gonna go on a limb here.
You got
saying-
paid in
I
an
think-
elemental ship.
Okay,
yeah.
just making sure.
I think a
For
new
stealing
sword
the
might
ship?
help.
Yes, you got paid
I've
in
never
a
worked in a
ship.
We got a
I
ship
just,
for it.
I can't decide if I want to find like +1 studded or a +1 sword.
Or
That's
even
something.
better.
I had a +2 sword. You fuck.
And it kept trying to kill you.
No, it didn't. It just kept making me feel bad about my life and my choices.
Well, you should have.
Don't worry, it's
Should have
over
named
now.
it Mom.
Oh.
Hey,
She ain't watching this. What?
And then the shovel just digs further down into the ground.
2 minutes later, you hear a knock at the door.
Mhm.
Let's see if I can
So, God 3, I was thinking perhaps before we go shopping for the things, we go and find a place to sleep.
Yeah, an inn. We'll find an inn.
Okay.
But more
Yeah.
Or
importantly,
tavern? Do we want to go to a tavern?
tavern.
Yeah. Is there a possible tavern slash?
looking for one that is
tavern
a-
with room and
a particular party
room
tavern.
board.
That's what I'm
Like
Just
a
sleep.
red light tavern.
Yes.
You're looking for a whorehouse? Is that what we're
No,
looking for?
no, not one with the lady friends. Just one that's like we saw the rodeo in the last town.
Okay.
I'm looking for something of that caliber.
Nothing is so exciting as Red's Red Rim Rip Roaring Road Show.
I got the rodeo.
You did.
Red rimmed riot. Something else wrestling roadshow.
Rip Roaring Road
Rip
Show.
roaring roadshow.
That
That
sounds
was it.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was all the R's.
Yeah. So
Well.
nothing quite that exciting, but there is some that do seem to have like stages and feature like live music.
Perfect. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. So there is the creativity chew.
Creativity.
Chew?
Chew.
Oh, okay.
All right.
The creative chew.
Creative chew.
Yeah.
And when we walk in, I'm going to walk up to the bartender, whoever's running it.
Yeah, absolutely. As you come in, so it's a you smell it long before you see it, and it's a smokehouse. So there, it's got a large, looks maybe like it was a converted like barn or stable, high roof, very open on one side, and then but it's very big. Very much has like an outdoor kind of feel. You do notice that there are like tarps and things around, so when it gets cold, they probably do like close it in, but most of the time it looks like a lot of this place is just kind of open, very much like big open patio. You do notice that in here there's at least two bugbears that are working. There are some there's some of the larger like orcs and other races seem to be here, and you look over the menus, and what they do is they essentially have boards that are that list out the food, the menu, different per day, and it looks like it is different like racial cuisines are cooked and served different on different days of the week. So it is a culinary treat.
That is actually really fun.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So, and it's not always you can see that they're like chalkboards basically. So you can see that the menu here changes frequently, and hence
It's Food and Wine Festival, but
Yeah.
every day it's a
Nice.
different pavilion.
every
Yeah.
day is exactly.
It's actually a really good idea for a restaurant. We called it.
There we go.
Yeah.
TM.
Dibs.
Creative chew.
The creative shoe. So go up to the bartender. Like,
Mhm.
hello, sir.
Yes,
Good evening. Is it evening?
it can be now.
The sun flies down to the sky.
Well, first I'll take your finest
Evening acquired.
your finest ale first.
Ale. Yes. Would you like a light ale? A dark ale? Something with bite, sour, sweet, fruit-based, wheat, pumpkin,
Whatever your
season.
favorite is, I'll trust you.
Aha.
He gets you.
I'm glad you found the milk district.
Yeah. He gets you. It's a good like horn, not like antler
Yeah.
mug, right? It's very nice. It's sort of a thick, dark, chewy kind of porter.
Fun. Sick.
Excellent. And I go, what do you do for entertainment in your establishment at nighttime?
Yes, we. As soon as my phone wants to start working
We
again,
have the fuck
I will
kids.
tell you what day it is. Yeah, he tells you that they do music, they do poetry and play readings. He shows you where the stage is.
Do I have to sign up? Is there a sign up list?
Well, I happen to be
Yeah,
the
this is
manager
so
of quite a
cool.
talented performer, Sir Gunther here.
Yeah.
And we are
Hello.
looking for perhaps we're going to be in town for quite a few weeks. Weeks.
A week.
A week.
Quite a few weeks.
A week.
Quite
We're
a
going to
few
be
weeks.
here. We're going to be here for the festival. We were wondering what exactly you're going to be running for the festival here.
Oh, for Mask.
Yes, for Mask.
Yes, Mask we have teamed with a few of the other establishments in and around town. We will be observing the Mask of the Ancients. So we have a featured show that each part of it is performed at a different establishment. And in between those, we will have musical acts for those that do not wish to walk.
Perfect. Well, Gunther, does that sound right up your alley?
It certainly does. Hi there, Guthrie Wood-Eye, the Tumbler Troubadour with the Cavalier Clown. Might there be a need? Well, first of all, where are my manners? What's your name, fella?
My name is Aship.
Aship, good to meet you. I once knew an Aship. It's a small world.
Yeah.
Now, Aship, is there anywhere in between the stagings of the ceremonial performance that you might need any sort of additional musical accompaniment or maybe some light clouding, tumbling, that sort of thing?
Sure, yes. There is a main promenade, which most of the establishments are on, that you could escort and travel with music and or comical tumblings.
Oh, perfect. Well, I assure you, I'm quite adept at both. So you're all in for a treat. We got here at just the right time, folks.
We are excited to have you with us.
Super. I'll go warm up with the bagpipes.
Excellent. And how much is it for one of your rooms tonight?
Let me see. How many in the room?
Me and Gunther can.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can shack up. Yeah,
Two per room. It is a cumulative just 1 gold.
Oh,
wow.
How many rooms do you have total
Available currently.
available at the moment?
We have. You see him sort of looking out towards one of the sides. You can see their rooms are like attached to the side, and you can kind of see them. They're like little kind of cabiny bungalow kind of things. They're not really big, but not a lot of elevation up and down. At least not in this place. Elsewhere in redemption chairs, you would find those. Looks like he's got 3 rooms available. He says that they can. Yeah, 2 people is probably the most you want to put in there. If you're gonna try to cram more in, I'd charge you a little less because you're on the floor at that point. There's not a lot of bed.
Here's 3 gold. I'll take another one of these, whatever this was. This is delicious.
All right.
And then
we'll pour you another one. Yeah, it's 5 silver a drink.
Yeah.
I'm just going 3 gold in. I'm good.
Great.
Good for it. And then I'm gonna go, well, thank you. I'm gonna finish my drink, and then we're gonna continue through the city, but we will be back later.
Absolutely.
Yes. Take care.
Thank you.
Yeah. What are you guys looking to purchase? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for boots of elven.
Boots of elven kind. Is my random generator gonna? Nope, it's not. Great. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. Make me an investigation check.
Do you want help?
Yes, that would be wonderful. I love help.
Well, can't help you.
Okay, thanks anyway.
Thank God.
I'm
There's
good at
investigation?
perception, not investigation.
I think I actually have it. So am I okay? How am I investigation? I'm okay at investigation. I can help.
Oh, thank you.
Someone want to help her? All right, good.
Not great. 10.
I also got a 10.
Perfect. There we go.
Okay. Here is what I will say. You guys are going to be here for a week.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 10 on an uncommon item. Yeah, roll me a percentile.
43.
Okay.
Ooh, 44. Here's what I'll say. Boots of Elvenkind in an orc town, a little tough to come by. But you can get one. It's going to cost you more, though.
Okay.
So it's going to end up running you 1,200 gold pieces.
Don't quite have that.
1,200.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have 10, 11.
I got it.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so
Least I
1,200.
can do.
Thank you so much. I knew we were friends.
I walk up as she's like, got these new boots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, excuse me. I was just curious if you had anything that would make me more perceptive. I'm trying to find the words here. Probably a little brighter, but not book smart. I don't want to read. I'm sure you can
All
slightly
right.
relate, right?
Sure.
Book
sure.
suck. But what I'm looking for is more of like wisdom, being wiser. You know.
Sure. Yes, of course. Who hasn't had the odd desire to know great wisdom? Let me find a list here of items, and if there is one that can do that for you, or if I have to make something, if that's something different.
Personally, I'd like to have something enchanted for it, if that's possible. If you have a wizard on hand who's capable, but
Ooh, let's find out. I will say,
We have a headband of intellect.
roll me a percentile.
percentile.
Yep.
Come on, percentile. Do the thing. Woo! 86.
86. Okay. Most towns don't have mages or clerics that are that particular high level. Most characters in this world don't really level beyond 12. If they do, it's a multi-class level.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a good enchanter in town for this city. Absolutely. Yeah, we
Perfect.
can
I
do
would-
it. There.
You found it.
I did. I found it.
Ah,
Let me see. Headband of intellect. What is that? Rare?
You guys have one, right?
They do have
we
one.
do.
Yeah.
And
That increases int, right?
It
Yeah,
does.
I would
I'm
hope
looking.
so.
Intelligence.
Yeah, I'm wondering
we
if they're.
also have an iron stone of protection. If anyone would want it,
what does that do?
I don't know.
I
I'm
have
just
stone of
reading. That's been taken. A demon prince dowsing amulet. I don't know. An elven chain shirt. A +1 elven chain shirt.
What does that do?
It
'Cause
gives
I
you.
might-
It's a +1 chain shirt.
It's medium armor.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
medium armor. It is a +1. I believe the nice thing about the elven is either it doesn't grant disadvantage, or if you can wear it even if you're not proficient.
I think elven is
Not proficient.
disadvantage. There's
Most elven things are. So, you are considered proficient with this armor even if you lack proficiency in medium armor.
oh.
That's the benefit of the elven chain.
I might-
What is the
I
change?
might take that.
It's
I don't know, but it's a +1 to whatever it is.
Yeah, most medium armors, chain shirt, it's probably 14 max dex bonus of +2
Yeah.
with a +1 on top of it.
which is the same as studded leather.
It also has
Yeah,
it has the imperial crest on it if you care.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want it?
yeah, I'll take it.
Is it Guthrie with a G or just Guthrie like Arlo?
Like
Can I take that intellect?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's an
take that,
attunement.
but I'm going to not use it. I'm going to probably trade with it
Okay.
if possible, if that's
You
okay.
know what? Sure. Shit's just sitting here. We also have a +1 Morning Star.
So you were asking about the Ioun Stone of Protection.
Yes.
That gives you gaining +1 bonus to AC. That's it.
Straight up.
Okay.
You should probably take that and keep that in your
Yeah,
pocket.
it's a. I'm pretty sure it's a attunement.
It is. Yep.
So you can't attune to a rock.
I can, but I only have one attunement left. That's my. Do I go sword attunement or
How
armor
many attunements
attunement?
can you have?
3.
3. Basic armor and basic sword don't require attunement.
Right, but I might want to get a special something. That's
Yeah.
my.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
only have the one.
I was just sharing.
Oh, thank you. I'm just reading what we have that aren't scrolls, just because I
Mhm.
can.
Let me.
Split mail of poison resistance, 2 clawed gauntlets from the assassins, a crystal ball, which I think just helps with scrying.
It
doesn't
provides you with the scrying
How much
spell.
damage does those claws do?
With the claws, do not remember.
I think they're either a brutal D4 or a D6.
They're brutal because we definitely were bleeding.
So yeah, you would reroll 1s and 2s.
Gotcha. So it has to be 3 or 4.
And there's 2
Yeah.
poisoner sheaths for daggers that add like a D4 of poison damage for 1 round.
Mhm.
A collapsible boat.
That is a magic item.
That's fun to know.
Yep.
A long sword of wounding, a ring of nevermind. That's been spoken for. 2 wands of the war mage. And that's it.
Cool.
And the rest of it's like scrolls
gonna-
and ointments and shit.
But first off, I'll take the band of intelligence and be like, I'm looking for something quite similar to this, except for I don't really want to become smarter. I just want to become wiser.
So, do you as a DM know of an item that does that?
There's very
Increase the
scarce
wisdom.
items that give wisdom. I think there's a belt, and I think there is a necklace that does it, but I don't think there's anything that what I'm asking for.
Because I don't think there's one that does it the same way the headband of intellect does. If you're looking for something that's going to help you on perception, I believe there are eyes of like the eagle or goggles of the eagle.
Ooh, goggles.
Yeah, that basically give you advantage on goggles of night. Where are you? I've seen you. You look like a eagle or a
Yeah, I
owl.
found one called the Eyes of the Eagle.
Eyes of the Eagle.
Wondrous item. Crystal lenses fit over the eyes. While wearing them, you have advantage on wisdom/perception checks that rely on sight.
Yep.
In conditions of clear visibility, you can make out details of even extremely distant creatures and objects as small as 2 feet across.
Yeah.
Looking for.
Yeah, you want something that's like a permanent boost and not just like a advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think you are needing to get something either enchanted or built, designed and built.
Yeah, that's why.
To accomplish what you are looking for.
Mhm.
The only other thing we're getting into like manuals, and those are all very rare.
Yes.
I think you're looking for
Oh,
a
okay.
manual of. What is it?
There's one other thing, and it's granted by a god.
Yeah, I mean there are boons. Absolutely.
No, I think I would be asking the enchanter if there was a way to get around, maybe reverting this a little bit into more of a wisdom side. This actual,
Okay.
like
You wanna
maybe he
try
can
to
learn from
adjust
it and
that?
alter it himself.
Okay. Yeah, I will say that that is a possibility. I don't know that you're going to be in town long enough for that to happen, but I think you have on the ship, if you talk to some of the other players, Jarek being an artificer, as well as Grandpa.
Toriel?
Thank you,
Yeah.
Boreal. Being
Doc
having an-
Blue.
Yes, yeah, Doc Blue. I think either of them are strong enough wizards that they could work on that as a downtime activity.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll speak with them then. Perfect. Just curious.
Yes.
Do you happen to knowledge of where a blacksmith might be?
Yes.
Perfect. Which direction?
Yes, it is that way.
Perfect. I take the directions of whatever.
That
direction
way.
it goes.
I'll head to the
Go that
blacksmith
way.
as well.
Okay. Off that way you guys go. Yeah. What else are you guys looking for purchasing?
I'm looking for a little bit of steel, a little bit of wood,
Okay.
and blasting powder.
Okay.
Obviously not a lot of blasting powder, just like a good heads of it.
Okay.
Did you use everything we bought last time?
And of blasting powder?
Mm-hmm. Did that go into the bomb?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
A very large portion of it went into that bomb.
Thebomb.com.
Yeah. I have maybe enough for, I would assume, I have a decent, not a decent amount. I probably have enough now to where it's like, it's getting low and I want to actually do stuff. So,
yeah.
I just wrote down 300 for blasting powder. I didn't write, oh, that's all I saw. So I was like, oh, wait, you have 300 blasting powders.
yeah,
That's
I
not
would
how that
say we
works.
probably used about 3/4 of the blasting
Yep.
powder to make that bomb.
Okay.
And
Let
I fought
me-
twice in between that. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. There we go.
and I saw Gun 3 like sneaking a little bit out.
Just a
I
little
see
bit.
you.
This motherfucker right here.
Everything okay? Did we
Skim off the
freeze?
top.
Oh no, we're good.
Okay, good. Just double checking. Yeah, let me look for some prices on smoke powder. Yeah, smoke powder, uncommon.
What is the stats for that band?
Band of intelligence.
I
It
will
gives
tell
you a 19, flat 19.
It increases it to what?
19.
Your intelligence goes up to 19 automatically?
Yeah.
Oh.
So-
Put that thing
Just galaxy brain. Just
I have resistance
Would you like to take?
I
Can you
literally
guys
put
put
it
it
on
as-
and it's just like the infinity stone
Can
sticking
it be
in.
like a
I'm
band
"Fuck."
around your hat, like those
That's where it's
turquoise,
gonna go.
Yeah.
turquoise bands that they do in like
Yeah, what
Santa
can I
Fe?
pick what color it is?
Yeah,
Alright, I'm gonna pick like this sick looking like pink, just all the way around
Nice.
the line.
sure.
Nice.
Absolutely. Yeah, so fun thing, if you're looking for like gunshot stuff, introduced in Dragon Heist, there are drows with smoke powder with pistols. So smoke powder is itself a wondrous item. It is uncommon. A packet contains enough for 5 shots, and a keg holds enough for 500. So
So
I'm
trying to
gonna
find a keg.
say, so you're looking for like a keg?
If he has how much he has is what I'm gonna start bargaining with.
Let's say I'll give you enough for 100 shots.
Okay.
We'll call it like a horn.
Yep.
Okay, and we'll set that price at how much does a bullet shot cost? I don't know.
I think it's like
A bullet? How much does a bullet cost?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to calculate essentially.
So gunslingers make their own.
Right.
Just so that's
you
not,
just need the powder.
the
And
powder.
the
The powder is what is expensive.
Right.
I make the bullets. That's why I said like gunslingers kind of have a little bit of smithing in
Sure.
them.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
they're
yeah.
only good at making the pellet.
Yeah, I got
or
you.
actual like bullets.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna say it's 500 gold.
500 gold.
Yep.
Got to get him. Just kidding.
yeah. I was gonna say I'll take a horn as well. May as well.
Okay.
Get it where, get it
Oh
where
no,
I
I'll
can.
say it to persuade him down. Kill it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that might not end well.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, I'm good with that. And then yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna sit back and let her do her thing.
Anything else with the blacksmith?
Would he do crossbows?
Yeah, sure.
Can
Yes,
I get
weaponry? You
okay?
got it.
Can I get 2 hand crossbows
Absolutely.
that, in theory, are small enough that I can demon hunter them on my thighs?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's that? Dart ammo or arrows?
Those are bolts.
Yeah.
Bolts. All right. I'll talk to you about bolts in a second, like later. That's not
Okay. Yeah, basic bolts and hand crossbows. anything that's basic in the player's handbook, you can absolutely find.
Okay, and I'll tell you. Okay, so I'll figure out how many bolts I'm getting, and then what's he got? One-handed simple.
One-handed simple.
Mm-hmm.
That is magical.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try this one more time to see.
I seriously didn't know that she could use a spear.
Mm-hmm.
This would have ended so much more differently.
You would have just taken the
Game
spear
of
and you would
Thrones.
have.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would have taken the fucking spear.
Game of Thrones
The
episode 3.
spear would have had the same.
That's
Effect.
fine. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it also had like magic and shit.
Mm.
Megan has a thing for shiny spears. It's a running thing.
I offered.
Yeah, but I didn't know. And look,
I know.
we're both wrong, okay?
Look, we've all made mistakes with deities.
Yeah. So there, he's got all the simple weapons. What sort of enchantment are you looking for?
I can't help you. I wanted something fun.
You wanted something fun. Roll me a. Let's do it like this. Roll me an investigation check.
Eight.
Okay. Roll me a percentile.
I'm still there. Can I kind of look with it?
Yeah, absolutely. You
Do
want
you
to
have
give
a
her?
stone on
You
that?
want to roll that investigation check? Go for it.
I do. Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. And what is your percentile?
75.
75. Great. Here we go. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm going to help you guys out. I'll put it closer to something you might be able to afford. Any simple weapon with a +1, you can find.
Okay.
I'll even give you a +2. And you rolled a 84.
75.
75. I forget numbers. Up or down?
Down.
Down. Great. Okay. Yeah. So because you rolled a Rod of the Pack Keeper, that's not useful. We're gonna go. So I'm just gonna go down until we find. Till you tell me to stop. You have. Yeah. I know you have a bunch of them. So Rod of Rulership,
No.
Robe of Eyes,
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ring of X-ray
The
Vision.
robe of eyes is really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but it's gross.
You're looking at a weapon place, right?
Yes.
I'm going to
please.
skip the rings. I'm going to skip the periapts, the necklace, the mantle, Mace of Terror, Mace
No.
of Smiting, Mace of Disruption. No maces? Okay. Giant Slayer, Flame Tongue, Dragon Slayer. Those are your options.
What does Flame Tongue do?
2d6 fire. Pretty sure.
More D6. As many D6s as you can roll. That's pretty much your life at that
I'll
point.
need more D6s. This table will just be a sea of D6.
D6s will blot out
And he will kill me in the shade.
Yeah.
I will be a dick and just get a +2 rapier.
Okay.
I apologize.
You're fine. What are you apologizing for?
So many things.
So many things.
How much time do we have? We could start alphabetically,
So-
chronologically. What works for you?
Let me see something. I'm looking. Not that. Yeah. Okay. So Flame Tongue is rare, as is I believe a +2 weapon is rare as well. It is. Okay. So roll me 2d10.
Two.
Oh, good for you. It's 2,000.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
You're gonna have, it's up to you. You want a +2 weapon or you want a Flame Tongue weapon?
One +2.
Okay. +2 rapier.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
if
take
you're
that from the
gonna
party
have
funds.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just help pay
So-
for my
Yeah.
time.
Oh.
Trade some stuff that we don't need out of this. Yeah.
I don't know. I a lot of it's right now is like spell stuff.
Oh, I'll take that rock though. Take the rock.
That is an attunement.
I'm tuning.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. Okay. And did you?
I took the elven,
yeah.
the +1 elven chainmail. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Anybody else looking for anything else?
The studded leather.
Absolutely. If it's in the player's handbook,
Yeah,
you
you
can
absolutely
find
find
it at cost.
Super.
There you go.
45
Nailed it.
gold pieces. There you go.
Yep.
So that's 12, right?
It is 12 because that's what I have.
Mhm.
12 plus your dexterity, so
Sick.
Yeah.
16.
You'll never die.
Thank God.
It's slightly better.
Yeah.
Good times.
Last thing.
Sure.
Let's go to an apothecary or something.
Okay.
Let's get some health potions with an F.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a probably good call, huh?
Of course.
It's good to have.
We got her.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's-
No, we'll get them too. We'll get both.
There you go.
Sometimes she's on the other side of the tower, and I'm getting barraged by a lightning bolt.
Occasionally.
Don't you know what would have helped if we had just blown a hole right through the tower that we could have been able to get to each other so much faster that way.
I'm just saying, sometimes domestic terrorism works.
And next time you can do it.
Okay. Yeah, everybody roll me. Go ahead and roll me a D4.
4. Yeah, that was
3.
telling it what to do.
1.
Okay. So you find 4 potions of regular healing, 2 potions of greater healing.
Nice.
Regular potions cost 75 gold pieces. Greater potions cost 350.
And that's the one that's just 1d4, right? Or is it 2d4?
Regular is 2d4, and greater is 4d4.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'm ready for adventure again. But first,
So are
we party.
Are we getting those?
are we getting what?
The
Those health
potions.
potions.
I just bought mine. So the ones that I found, the 4 regular ones.
You bought all those?
I bought the 4 regular, yes.
Okay.
Anyone want
Yeah,
to
that
pick
is
up
the
greater
total,
healings?
that is
Yeah.
the total stock of the place.
Right.
So,
I'm
So
just.
if
I'm
you want to
making-
buy the greatest, that would be great.
There were like 2 pieces.
If we have
Did 700 for both of them, or there's
700
Yeah,
for
it's
both.
350 each.
Oh.
350
Yeah.
each.
So we could. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do that. I'm sure we have this.
And I'm going to keep the regular healing potions on that way because I'm playing quite ranged. I can run from person to person if I need to. Plus, I can fly.
Be the soccer mom. Just start handing out juice boxes.
Here you go, Sweeney.
Slices, there you go.
I'd like to action search to give this one a cool dude.
Mm,
Capri Suns for everyone.
So the cooler. Oh yeah.
Sunny D. Purple stuff.
Perfect. Bar crawl begins for me.
Woo! Let's bar crawl.
okay.
Crawl a bunga, dude.
Yeah. Getting my bagpipes ready.
Who is participating in the bar crawl?
I'll bar crawl and proselytize.
Okay.
This is gonna be the
It wouldn't
funnest
be a
bar
bar crawl if there wasn't somebody telling me I'm sinning at the same time. So
That
Exactly.
sounds good. Madeline, it's Mask. 28th of Mask is the darkest night of the month. It is, for those of you that have no. It's always the month. Darkest night of the month. For those of you that don't know, the world has 5 moons. And they are, at least not in known memory, never have all 5 moons been new at the same time. There is always at least some light. The light of hope never goes out.
Mhm.
So, however, on the darkest night in the month of Mask, there is a festival in which the ghosts and spirits of the world usually join a parade and promenade with the living citizens. It's a time, an opportunity for people to say goodbye to loved ones. It's also when ghosts or specters or dead spirits are most likely to shuffle off this mortal coil. And it is a more spectacular sight, perhaps, in the Arcadian Straits, but it is a festival that is observed throughout the entirety of the empire. It is a celebration, it is a party, but it also ends in a somber, reflective parade. The town of Redemption Shares performs a pageant of sorts on this bar crawl that is of their conquering ancestors and how they saw the error of their ways, essentially the founding of the town. And yeah, so who's going on the crawl? Ooh, 3, 4. Madeline? No. Okay. What are you up to tonight?
She's gonna sleep on the boat.
Okay.
Because the boat's free, and she's going to.
But I bought you your own room.
You bought your own room.
I did.
That's fair. Sweet.
This
We're
way you guys
Guthrie.
don't have to sleep together.
Yeah.
You wanted to cuddle.
That's fair.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She's going to go somewhere where she can watch the walk.
Okay.
And see if she can see people she knows.
Okay.
She's keeping an eye out for Kat.
Okay.
And for Winnie.
Okay.
And maybe Friend, just to see if that bullshit is snaking its way through there.
Okay. Good to know. Those of you that go on the party, you wanted to perform in between. Make me a performance check.
Absolutely.
By any chance?
30.
It is phenomenal.
Yeah.
You are the highlight of the night.
Everybody loves
I literally
bagpipe.
am like, wish Madeline was here to see this. Is so beautiful.
By any chance, since Mask is kind of creepy a little bit,
Sure.
is anyone doing any creepy stories?
Spooky ghost stories.
Spooky ghost stories?
Sure, yeah.
Is
absolutely.
anyone perhaps telling the halls of the toy maker?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. And so will we be soon. Thank you to Haunted Mountain.
Yes.
More on that later.
Yes. Good tease. I will say, go ahead and roll me 5d10.
Don't you wish performing was really this easy? Just roll 5d10.
3, 4, 5.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, so oof. So 15, 25, 31, 39.
You earn 39 gold pieces and tips.
Yeah.
Mark that gold.
There you go. It is exceptionally well done. Normally, you'd have to sing and dance for a week to earn that, but tonight people are drinking. It is a boisterous festival. There's a fair amount of like call and response to each of these party bits. A lot of the orcs know the like war chants and chant along, and you can see them. They go through the not only like the pride of the conquering, but also when it makes the somber turn, when they see the destruction that they've wrought. Like it is very much a catharsis of letting go of those sorts of instincts and urges and points. But it is a good night. And then at the end, you guys are ending over at the Creative Chew, sort of the last stop on there. And it is from there that the parade and promenade begin to take place.
Before we go further,
Yeah.
do I see anyone with any symbols on them? Tattoos, anything of the nature that I am searching for?
Make a perception check.
I am super good at these. How about this? It's an 8.
No. There are not many.
Have they made it to the chew for this?
I would have said throughout the night. He's keeping an eye
This is
out.
just me like looking because
'Cause I can
it's a
help.
place of redemption. So
I can help with
yes,
that.
if you want to.
While you're on your own, I would assume. You know that I'm looking for. Well, what is the group
You
name?
and it's
Devil's Twist.
You and Nezra both.
Yeah.
Okay, but because I'm proficient in it and I have this stupid rogue thing now, I can't get below a 10. So,
Yeah, anything rolled below a 10
Automatically
becomes a 10.
yep. So it's a 20 perception.
20. There are very few tieflings here. It's not that they are unwelcome, but it's easy enough to, one, spot them, and to look them over to see if they have markings of the Devil's Twist. The Devil's Twist are exclusively tieflings.
Yeah.
So, so no, you do not see anybody that you suspect to be a member of that organization.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, just making sure that that's
Yeah.
always prevalent.
Making sure I
Yeah.
don't stab anybody in this castle.
Or you're going to hear a lot of noise coming from that end.
You guys.
Actually, no, because if they're here, they would be seeking redemption. They wouldn't want to be a part of it anymore if they were
Yeah.
here. I would
Right.
assume.
Yeah.
So
that,
it would be a conversation that could escalate.
Are you guys joining the walk to
The creative chew.
from the creative
Oh.
chew to the wharf? To the-
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. As you guys are going, are you participating in that portion of the night?
I'm hitting a
You're-
spot where I can see.
You're watching. Okay, make your perception check for that.
Okay, well, it's a 20.
20. Everybody else, go ahead and give me a perception check as you guys walk down
I'm
to the
not good
water.
at these. I roll better.
20,
13.
12.
12,
17.
17,
13.
13. As you guys are going, mist rolls in, and among those walking, the lanterns grow dim. And as you look about, you see different faces, bodies. Some of them are very familiar to you. You're not sure if they're really there, or perhaps you're just seeing them because you want to. Who are you? You were looking for specific people. Who did you say?
Cat
Okay.
and Winnie.
Winifred is not there.
Okay.
Cat is there.
Does she look like she did when I killed her, or
Yes.
like the rictus smile,
Um.
or is she Cat again?
No. Cat was
Gone.
gone.
Well, that's unsettling. So ghost Joker's walking down the street.
Um,
And I'm looking for a friend.
no friend.
Good friend.
Ruby, who do you see?
Well, I was going to look for Zeron.
Zeron is there.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I might look for, but I doubt they would be there, people from my past, like my adopted parents. See if they're there.
Roll a percentile.
22.
Tell me about your adoptive parents.
They're on my hit list. I don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
So after my parents died of a plague, they took us in, but not really. We were like in their boarding house, and they would send all of my brothers and sisters out to do jobs for people and like hire them out to people to do like farm work. And then they learned to be like pickpockets and stuff. But I was too sick to do anything. So they basically just neglected me, and I, died and then met Wheat Boss and then went on my journey. So
I will say that. And what race were they?
they're halfling.
Halfling. Okay. No, you do not see.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, good. Same for me.
Yeah.
Shallow, do you see anyone in the wall?
I would for sure see my adopted mother,
Mm-hmm.
Martha.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Crazy.
It was a nod. And I believe Wallace is still alive, my adopted dwarven father. Don't know who my actual parents are. They were killed when I was a baby, so if they're there, I wouldn't recognize them at all.
Yeah.
It would be strange to see two halflings running around, though.
It's not without precedent, but it's not something. If you can't recognize them, this isn't going to be the moment that
I come to Mom, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have your tangled moment.
But yes, Martha would for sure be there. Wallace is old, but I don't think he was on his deathbed when I left.
No, Wallace is still up and kicking.
Yes.
Katerina?
I know who I'm looking for, but I don't think they're here.
Okay.
I'm looking for my uncle, who is the one that brought the curse onto my family that turned me into a tiefling.
Okay. Yeah, roll me a percentile.
66.
Yeah, no, I don't think you do see him there. Is there anyone else you're looking for?
No.
Okay. Sounds good. Guthrie?
No one knows. Guthrie goes dead. I keep in contact. I just wrote my mom last week. She's doing good.
That's good.
It took a while to come around the fact that I was a traveling clown and not a lyrical bard as she was, or an epic poet like my dad was. But they've come around on me, and Shiloh's here too. So I mean, really, pretty much all the major people in my life are still around. So
any cowboys or bronco busters or anybody that you knew from the circus that maybe had a tragic end?
Oh yeah,
doesn't have to be this year. It could have been at any point.
Oh yeah,
but
no,
a passing friend maybe.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, Buckeye Steve.
Yeah, of course, Buckeye Steve.
Yeah, no, he was one of the best bronco busters the carnival had.
I would see him too, actually.
Yeah, exactly. He could hog tie a bull faster than you could blink, but one day he just the rope got away from him in a bad way, and he got gored real bad. But yeah, it was how he wanted to go.
Yeah.
Wasn't there also and as I'm saying the tightrope guy? There's you see someone with just a complete smushed face.
Yeah, it's oh, there he is. Yeah. Oh, poor Phil.
Yeah.
I hope his name was Phil. I was drunk a lot of those nights.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
it was Phil.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, Phil fell.
So yeah, that is the final march into Mask. It closes just after midnight. People, a lot of different cities and cultures do different things. Sometimes some people do lanterns, sky lanterns, people do boat lanterns. The city of Redemption does an arrow barrage into the bay. They light them, and they extinguish those fires of anger and hatred.
I would like to say, while I see Martha, I would whisper under my breath that I'm still searching, still looking, still searching. And when they do fire those arrows, I would actually take Tragic Tales off, and I would take one shot out into it.
It startles a couple of people.
I bet it does.
Yeah. Some people seem kind of familiar, but they are few and far between.
Yeah.
Most people around there have I
don't even pay attention to them though.
Yeah.
I take the one shot and then I just set it down.
As soon as they see that you are not an active threat, they're
an active domestic
terrorist.
Yeah. But that is, it's a good moment. When you say those things, you do sort of feel her, or at least a pressure kind of squeeze your hand in recognition of your statements. So I think that is going to be the end of our adventure this evening. Good game, guys.
Yeah.
Well played. We know where we're going to pick up. Tomorrow night we have, what's the name of your show again?
It is going to be, sorry.
I don't feel bad now.
I would feel absolutely, because we've been tossing around 15 names.
Yeah.
And it started off as one name, and then I went, I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah.
It is going to be Trademark Heroes.
Nice.
Trademark Heroes. And we are going to start at 7 tomorrow. Honestly, it's going to be a short stream because I am not oblivious to Critical Role existing in the universe. It is a game 0, so the beginning portion of the game might be a little slow. But we're going to kick right into quite a good, juicy portion of the story tomorrow.
Nice.
And I'll also be discussing a few different things I'd like to integrate into the game itself.
Yeah.
And also helps with those who are watching get to involve themselves in the game just a little bit.
That sounds fantastic. Yeah.
Real quick, if you can, today, they just messaged me because they forgot, is Haunted Mountain's 1-year anniversary.
Oh my! Hey, congratulations! Haunted Mountain 1 year.
Yeah, what a year it's been. If you
And I
have,
said your name right that time.
you did.
Welcome.
If you have an opportunity, go visit them
Yeah.
on at their Etsy store and Instagram. It's just Haunted Mountain, and on Twitter, I think it's HTM Tabletop.
Great.
Yeah, keep an eye on their store because very soon we'll be they will start carrying some Random Encounter merch.
That's
That is
fantastic.
we're really very excited.
That is so cool. Also, I love your dice box.
Oh, thank you.
Would you like to show it off real
Sure.
quick? Did you make it?
I did make it.
That's
Costco makes me
really
happy.
cool. Fantasy
All your dreams.
Costco.
All your dreams come true.
Yeah.
Got a deal for you.
Hey, that's so very, very cool. Yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal. Well, thank you guys for a wonderful game. Monday, we're gonna talk about it. I think we're gonna start the new number. We're gonna go with we'll pick a story arc on the Discord.
Mhm.
So if you guys have friends that want to jump in this week, these past 2 episodes, and starting next week are great places to jump in. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We will see you next time. But until then, be cool.